Yeah, Sersky.
What's happening, Playboy? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Boy, that nap did me
Well, I wish I could take a nap.
Took a mean
I
What up,
don't know
everybody?
what's going on, my people.
What
Not
up,
a whole lot,
5K?
Trigger. 5K. It's gonna be 6K for too long.
It might be 12K.
It might be.
Quintuples.
Oh, 12K. Go ahead and take my shot. Switching it up today.
What you got?
Some sea rock, some Diddy water.
Oh, mercy.
Diddy water.
Yeah.
12K.
That's got a good ring to it, though.
That do got a little ring to it.
12K. Yeah. Hey, that's hard. That's hard. You might want to work on that.
Yeah, he probably is working on it. Knowing him. That boy fertile.
You look at it wrong, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Better chill.
He know what's up. Well, don't look like Wilt's gonna get on. Hope he get to feeling better.
Yeah, boy Wilkes down with the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just keep him prayed up. But
Yeah.
shit, he don't suffer too much. Shit, everybody gonna get that shit.
Everybody gonna get it. You gotta learn to deal with it.
Yeah, you just gotta duck it.
Exactly. I mean, it ain't no ducking it. It ain't no ducking it. You gonna catch it. Only way you won't catch it is if you stay at home for the rest of your life. That's gonna be the only way you don't catch it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
But Jerry, if you go out and about and you touch something that somebody with COVID done touched or has anything, you gonna catch it.
Shit, you look at it wrong, boy. Better stop looking at
it. So you gotta walk around with a blindfold on.
Wrap it up in some
Trigger, what got you?
He said he down too.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it ain't the COVID.
Yeah, me too.
That COVID, it ain't as bad. I've had the flu a couple times, and that shit bad.
Listen, one time I had the flu. I ain't get out of bed for like 3 days.
The flu was something serious, but I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't get out of the bed. And that was probably the worst. I knew I was sick too, but as soon as I got out of work, I took like a 2-hour nap just sitting on the couch. Yeah. And then when I woke up, I was like, my body was hurting and I just felt horrible.
Yeah.
And then, shoot, I messed around here and I tried to eat something and that it wasn't having that. And that's when I was like, I'm going to bed. Yeah, one time I got up was to use the bathroom and that's it.
Yeah. That flu ain't no joke, boy, but that COVID, it's a close second. I ain't gonna lie.
I guess. I mean, it affects everybody different.
Yeah, that's the only tricky thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
The only tricky thing about it. But if you get that one that's a doozy, you might want to hang it up. I ain't bullshit, boy. It got me.
Oh, boy.
That thing is a doozy.
It's a doozy. So you say. Let me go ahead and see what this Diddy water hitting for. What's going on, Whitney? Ooh, wee. That's different. That's different from Grey Goose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you ever gonna take a shot of something and be like, that was wonderful.
I don't know. There's some people that can.
Nah.
Yeah, there's some people out there that can.
I don't know about that one. But yeah, man, Jerry will be on here in a little bit. He had the Hornets game.
Yeah, he'll get on about 11:30.
Just long enough to keep his handles.
Nah, he gonna just miss it.
Hey, cause I gotta watch that fight tonight. Shout out to Izzy.
You gonna see him get beat up. I mean, get beat the dude up.
He might. You never know. Anything can happen, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Anything can happen, but I'm gonna tell
Anything can
you
happen. I hope he don't lose.
who.
But
But you never know.
anything is
You
a
never know.
possibility. Can't put it past nobody.
Exactly.
I'm trying to tell you.
Exactly. When was the last time you fought?
I
It's
want
been
to
over a
say
year.
I want to say it was last December, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I was about to say it's been over a year.
Yeah, cause he fought Jan Blachowicz. No, not Jan. Was it Jan? Yeah, Jan Blachowicz, and he lost. But that was a heavyweight fight, light heavyweight fight.
Right.
Yeah, Trigger episode 101. Shout out to everybody that checked out episode 100. We had a good little time.
Yeah,
We went
man.
out afterwards and cut up. Y'all seen the footage from it too. Shout out to 5K for shooting it. Shout out to Mary Mac for the behind the scenes footage. Y'all make sure y'all go check out YouTube XO Vlogs. She put the behind the scenes footage up this evening, and we had a good little time.
Right. How was it? How was it shooting that 100 episode like live?
I mean, it was good, man. I mean, the energy was in the building. It flowed good. Good environment. We cut up, acting crazy.
Right.
Trigger said we got him in trouble. Let me get
And,
Trigger.
nah, we didn't get you in trouble.
Said we got him in trouble, man.
You knew what you was doing.
I don't get nobody in trouble.
Yeah, y'all got me in trouble, had me out all night.
How we get you in trouble, man?
Hey, I was gone all day.
I was too. I think I was gone all day because I had to work.
Yeah,
I went to work at 7:30.
Oh yeah, you was gone all day for real.
Got off at 12. Got off at 12. Went home. Took a shower.
You had no time to shower and get back on the road.
Showered, packed up my stuff, and left by 12:45. And we got back home at 1:15 in the morning.
Yeah,
I
I got back home. It was like 1:30. I said, boy.
So if anybody got in trouble, I got in trouble, but I didn't get in trouble, so I know you didn't get in trouble.
I got more kids than you got.
You was really working though.
Hey. But yeah, man, it was a good little time, man.
Yeah,
got out there. We had a good little vibe, man.
Right.
But yeah, we y'all see T.I. doing comedy?
Yeah, he said he too old to be jumping around on stage. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
I seen a little bit of it. I ain't watched the whole thing.
I feel it though, you know.
I dig it. I mean, everybody. I feel like there's a bunch of negativity. Everybody, he a comedian now. He doing comedian now. He doing comedy.
I mean, but he always been, you know.
Why people like to marginalize people? You do music. That's all you can do. Like,
yeah, like he can't do everything else. Like,
right. Yeah. If he want to try out comedy. Let him try it out.
Yeah, I think he's not a. I think he needs to stick to acting because he's not a comedian type person.
Yeah, he ain't.
We don't know though.
He not that funny though, bro.
Yeah,
we don't know though.
But I mean, think about it though. It's like rappers that we know, like, oh, they could be a comedian because they just like funny naturally. Like,
but you gotta think though, like a lot of comedy ain't funny. Like Dave Chappelle stand-ups now, it ain't really based on comedy. It's based on
so you want to hear T.I. on stage saying expeditiously?
We don't know what he's saying. I just say give him a chance.
Hey, we gotta give him a chance, you know.
I mean, he might get up there and realize this ain't for me.
You can't be intelligent the whole time, man. You got to be stupid a little bit to be a comedian.
Yeah.
He want to be too smart.
But, he might be good at it though. I was listening to an interview with him the other day. He said first time he went up, he did 30 minutes. Like that's a long time for your first time.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it is. I mean, but still, he got the stage presence though. He know how to work the stage, regardless of he rapping, talking, whatever. He know how to work the stage, so he can keep a crowd interested just by saying little stuff. I mean, it's T.I., of course.
So that's the thing though. Like he might be good at it. We never know.
But it'd be different if he was just like an unknown person and was like, "Let me try this." You know?
I think it'd be worse, honestly.
Why you say that?
Because I mean, they already know him. That's just like when who did it? Will Smith did it. You know, he wanted to try it out when he got it was like his bucket list or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're celebrities. Ain't nobody just gonna be like, "Oh man, you don't need to." You know, it's T.I. That nigga he just got out of a whole scandal and people that shit just like blew over.
But that's the thing though about these scandals though. Like, how did he get all these women come out saying he did this, he did that, and it went away like it didn't happen.
Just like it didn't even happen.
Right. That just go to show like people cap a lot of times though. Like we talked about this before. These headlines and stuff come out. We hear these headlines and this, that, and the third, and come out and be a whole different story.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't even really deal with the media no more. I just
I just look at it and keep it moving.
Yeah, you got to. If it happened, oh, that was real.
Right.
Back later, oh, that was real. Oh, I did see something about that. I ain't paying no attention though.
Yeah, I thought it was fake.
Fake news. But I'm gonna tell
you. A lot of it do be fake news.
It do. But I was talking to Trap about that earlier. Like that's the media job though. They got to put these headlines out to make you click on it and read it. Like I just feel like it should be a little bit less misleading. Like if it's gonna be, I feel like if it told the truth, like a lot of people would read it regardless. Like this happened, this happened, this happened. Click here to see the rest of the info. Like,
but they know how to make it interesting too. Like they might take some shit and run completely left with it just to make it sound interesting, and people gonna fall into it.
That's that BS though.
Hey, did you see the? That's how they kind of try to single Kodak out with the shooting that happened the other day.
That's one of the story I was talking to him about. Like,
like it was just him. Like,
yeah, like it's the headline read.
Kodak Black got shot at.
No,
after scuffle.
No, it said shooting at just outside of Justin Bieber's party after Kodak and crew arrived. Like he just pulled up.
Like it was his fault.
Like he just pulled up and started shooting people.
Spraying everybody.
Right.
There was so many people there though. Like it wasn't just him.
Right.
Drake was there. Like, come on.
I don't get it. Like they could have put the truth on it. Like, I mean, I guess it's just.
I mean, but Kodak was. He was out there swinging though. I mean,
yeah, he was in the middle of it. I was surprised when the headline came out and said he got shot though, because he was right there in the middle of it.
Right there.
Like you couldn't have missed him.
They just couldn't shoot good. Or they were just trying to scam him. They wasn't trying to hit nobody.
They did.
Yeah, they
all
wasn't
the
trying
people
to.
out there wasn't hard to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what happened though with what made me laugh this week.
Nah, yeah.
The baby at the bowling alley. Now that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was pretty funny.
That was hilarious, bruh. If somebody threatened you online, talking about when I see you, it's on site. That's a threat.
Yeah. That is a threat. Yeah. That is a threat.
So when I see you, it ain't gonna be no. Let's go over here and talk.
Yeah, we not going to the side and talk about
that. We passed the talking stage now.
Yeah.
We already passed. When you said that, we are now past the talking stage.
Right. We done talk.
You didn't even got to speak to me.
Look, we done talked all we gonna talk. Ain't no coming up to me talking about, can we go over here and talk like men in the corner? Oh, we ain't talking like men nowhere. What was that shit you was saying online? Talking about on site.
That's why they be like, keep that same energy when you see.
Right. That go to show, like, whenever you talk this talk online. What up, Cardi? When you talk this talk online, you better be ready to stand behind it.
Well, I bet he never thought he would have seen him in that bowling alley.
He probably came looking for him. Because if he was in that bowling alley and I seen cameras and people walking in, somebody that looked like the baby, I'm heading out the back door. Especially if I told him it was on site.
Nah, I'm pretty sure somebody let him know that he was there.
But I'm going to tell you what was stupid.
And I guess he thought that he was going to try to talk
about it. But the baby swung first, though. He should have been bobbing and weaving.
I'm going to tell you what was stupid, though. How you going to get jumped on a bowling alley lane? The slipperiest environment. The slipperiest environment, and you about to fight.
Yeah, that's stupid. I would have went the other way.
Right.
It's stupid. He went straight for the lane.
Straight for the lane.
And then he got online afterwards talking about, he jumped me. Don't nobody care about none of that.
Yeah.
Don't nobody care about it.
It ain't too many one-on-ones nowadays. Like,
nah. Especially when it's a big name like the baby. Like his
I was going to say, he ain't even got to fight. He hit you one time, got out of the way.
His crew was
that's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was supposed to do.
His crew was supposed to jump in. I'd have been mad if my crew didn't jump in. You're supposed to protect the head, bro.
Hey, like, don't even get in the car. Y'all find your own way.
Right. Because you got to protect the brand.
Exactly. He's the president. You gotta take care of him.
Right. So if the president get in the fight and y'all don't
And
jump in,
technically he really ain't supposed to really throw the first punch.
Yeah, he
Think
wasn't even
about it.
supposed to throw the first punch.
nah.
His
That
crew
nigga,
supposed to
he was
be
supposed
on
to be
him.
knocked out before the baby even walked up. Like,
Right.
Exactly.
when he posed the threat, they were supposed to handle it right then.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
They did exactly what they were supposed to do. And he got online talking about it was gonna make him. Oh, he lame. Even Danny Lay got online talking about, oh, he lame for jumping him and this, that, and the third. Like, nah, he was lame for talking that shit before he got on there talking about on site.
Exactly.
Knowing
Exactly.
He should have been talking. The news next day. She should have been talking about why you had to say that to him. Why you had to say that? Just wrote your definition.
I mean, but his track record speaks for itself. Everybody that's gonna try to face the consequences in some kind of way.
Right. I don't even know why you came down here messing with these people. Get in the car. Hurry up. Hey,
oh boy.
I don't know why you come down here messing with these people. But he shouldn't even. He should have just stayed at home that night. Maybe in town. I'm staying at the house.
He
should have tipped out like he was at church. Just put his head down and walked out.
He should have just popped in, seen him, and then left. And be like, yeah, I seen him at the boat. I didn't even do nothing.
Right. Yeah. That would have made it look more suspect.
Like,
that would have made it look more suspect. But you going to him, walking up to him, talking about, can we go over here in the corner and talk like gentlemen?
Nah.
Gentlemen, hell.
Go ahead and catch his face.
We gonna talk like we on the internet.
Exactly.
All that shit you was talking.
Hey, but something grind your gears this week?
Man. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
You want me to get into it?
Get into it.
Man, we can get into it, man. I just see a lot of people online talking about, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's Black History Month, and these niggas ain't out here supporting black businesses and shit, blah, blah, blah. These be the main ones that don't support black businesses.
Right. That's the main ones to be like, oh, y'all charging too much.
Right.
Y'all don't say that to goddamn Polo on them.
Right. You just seen Jim Jones up in Gucci talking about, oh, they ain't treat me right and this, that, and the third. Like, a lot of people be on here talking about, it's Black History Month and y'all ain't supporting this. Y'all some Uncle Toms and this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. But, like, we made a platform to support black businesses, bro. Like, every time I get on here, I got on black-owned business.
True. Well, I don't, but you always do. That is true.
I mean, we had the 100 episode last week. The cameraman was black-owned business. Behind the scenes was black-owned business. We shot it in a black-owned business. Right. Every time we get online, we shouting out black-owned businesses.
Right.
Shout out to Nostalgia Hollow, Diamond Brand, Two Stroke Smoke, 5K.
Yeah.
I mean 12K.
Oh no.
Can't forget about the Wilkes Way.
Yeah,
the Wilkes Way. Hey, well, hey, you see it?
Hey, he done burnt that thing down to the ground, boy.
Hey, it covered it up.
You got it, boy.
Hey, but it's just crazy though. Like, I just see like people on here, and I don't understand what they want to see. Like, and I also just don't agree with like. I mean, I agree with supporting black-owned businesses, but at the same time, I want everybody to be equal. Like, I want it to be an equal playing field at the end of the day. I don't want it to get to a point where black people are ever looked at as the racist ones. Like, oh, they think they're better than these people, blah, blah, blah. Nah, I just want it to be equal at the end of the day.
Exactly.
We want the same.
Like that.
Right.
Give us the same respect y'all give them.
And I mean, I feel like everybody wants things given to them. Like, we get out here and work every day supporting black owned. Like, I get off work and I come home and pour into my own business. I'm always doing something with my own business as far as like designing, editing, posting on the platform, this, that, and the third. But I feel like people is just lazy. Like, you got 168 hours in a week. How many hours do you put into yourself?
Right.
I mean, how many hours do you put into your business? Like, you got time to sit out here and make a post about people ain't supporting other businesses, you know, this, that, and the third. But
you can put that time in your business.
Right. How many hours do you put into yourself? Like, you get out here and come home and ain't got enough time to scroll through your timeline and shit like that. Like,
that social media time you can be using to work.
Right.
Exactly.
if you got a 9 to 5 and you working 40 hours a week, that still leave you 128 hours to do what? Even if you sleeping another 40 hours out of the week, 8 hours out of the week, that's still another 40 hours. 86 hours of doing what? Nothing.
Nothing at all. But everybody ain't got that grind like that though. Like a lot of people want stuff handed to them,
But that's
and
the
they don't
thing I'm
believe you
talking
got to
about.
work for it.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, though.
And then a lot of people will do a little bit of work.
Them ones that ain't got the grind be the main ones that be online talking about, they ain't supporting black-owned businesses, this, that, and the third, and they living. I ain't gonna talk about people that's living off the government because I might have to.
Right.
But you gotta invest in yourself. You gotta put time and work into yourself. There's another black-owned business, Soft Skin. Shout out to her.
Right.
Shout out to Chase.
Whoa.
I mean, they got it in.
Nah, I'm just playing. Got it in what? What they get it in?
Whoa.
Hey.
What they get it in there?
Ain't she the coach of the volleyball team? They get it in?
Maybe. I don't mean to say it.
He ain't trying to give no credit, boy.
I mean, but shit. I can't help it, bro. Like I'm a heel type of through and through.
Hey, that's just like me trying to give Hendersonville credit on what they doing in basketball and football. I'm Polk County bred.
Right. That's your rival. You can't give him no credit.
My wife went to Hendersonville.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet she be talking big shit, don't she?
She don't care about sports.
Oh, okay.
Good. Polk County was my stomping grounds too. Hey, we right down the road from each other. P. Ridge Road, shout out to him.
Yeah, P. Ridge.
Y'all better not. I don't know that,
man.
Y'all be doing nothing, man.
Get Polk County. Now I'm just joking.
Yeah, Polk County be hurting them feelings.
Joking. Nah. I was in school. Not what I was doing.
Yeah, Polk County be hurting them feelings on that field.
Not what I was doing. It was a different story whenever I was there.
Hey, you come down P. Ridge, you might not make it off. You come talking about stuff.
Hey, hell.
Here we go.
You might
Jerry, you can hear me. Don't get back on here until you got some service. Look, Reggie. You gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
Let me wave at him. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry. Yeah.
But yeah, man. I just feel like I said, if you screaming support black businesses, you better be supporting black businesses yourself.
Exactly.
I mean, I just see a lot of the times like people post stuff about other people's stuff and stuff on their story and stuff, but they never post nothing about black-owned businesses on their story. And your story is stays on there for 24 hours. You can't post somebody's stuff and promote it for 24 hours. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. But I see where you're coming from though.
And like I said, people just lazy, bro. Like they don't want the grind. They don't want to learn how to do stuff. Learn how to, like I learned a lot this week. Making thumbnails, editing videos, like.
Yeah, you have been on your shit. You have been posting up some shit.
You just gotta take that extra time. Everything you see, everything you can learn, you want to know how to do is online, bro. You just gotta figure out how to take the time and do it. Like, It's on there. I mean, there's free programs, there's free software, everything. Like, you just got to get on there and learn how to use it, learn how to utilize it to benefit yourself.
The internet to teach you how to do anything.
Hell yeah, it will.
You can learn how to do anything on YouTube. Yeah.
Hell yeah, it will. You just gotta have that drive to do it.
It's taken away from their social media time. So ain't nobody gonna put that shit in.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to. Hey, if they can't scroll on Facebook, they check that Snapchat, that Instagram for it.
They ain't gonna put in no work.
That's the difference.
They might be missing what's going on in the hood. They need to know.
That's the difference between looking on social media and having people look at you on social media. Which one you want?
Right.
You want to be the audience, or you want to be the entertainer?
Well, on social media, I like to be the audience because I like to see what's going on.
You want to try to see what's going on.
We know what you want to do. You here for everybody else drama, not your drama.
Exactly. That's it. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, we already know.
See, you ain't got to put your drama on the book.
Exactly. I just get on there to see how other people complaining, and I get back off and get back to doing what I'm doing.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck though. A lot of this shit just smoke and mirrors though. Like, It's just what you want, how you wanted to make it look like. What up, Robin?
What's
It's just
going
how
on?
you wanted to make it look to everybody else. Like you can get on there and cap on social media, people gonna believe it.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause
Well,
it's been
unless you know who they are.
cause there's been a couple times in the past couple weeks I've been capping. That shit get reaction. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga said he be
I ain't
capping.
gonna give him the ins and outs or the background. I ain't gonna give him what go behind the scenes. You might have to pay for that, but shit, it's a lot of cap. Y'all be like, oh, that shit fire,
Come
bro.
on, man. You ain't
So
supposed
it's
to
a
tell
lot of
that?
cap. You capping right now.
Nah, not right now. Never that.
Nah, not right now.
Look, it's a time and place for everything.
Yeah, you right.
It's a time and place for everything. Just know there's a lot of stuff that's out here to smoke and mirrors that y'all be following.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if it
Yeah,
sounds good, people gonna run with it.
Right. Nobody
so
likes the
do.
truth when that lie is more entertaining.
Yeah, it's just gotta
It's a
sound
lot
good
of
for a little
lying.
bit. They gonna gas it up.
Yeah, it's a lot of lying going on. I ain't gonna cap. No cap. Hey, I be out here, I post something, people look at me like, ah, damn.
Don't start that shit. Don't start that shit.
Hey, we had fun last weekend, man. We had fun last weekend.
Cut up, but
Don't
hey,
start that shit.
yeah. Wait till you get a few more of them shots and then we gonna cut up. Let me go ahead.
Whew.
Yeah, you know, I don't be doing no shots. It's just
Mercy.
Ooh,
What up,
wee.
Ashley? Hey, y'all make sure y'all go check out Ashley's first blog. Link is in our story. It's another
Yeah.
black-owned business.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Valentine's Day coming up. Y'all ready?
About as ready as I'm gonna be.
I was about to say the same shit. Yeah.
You gotta
About as
stay
ready
ready,
as
so
I'm
you gotta
gonna
get
be.
ready.
Exactly.
Whew.
Hey,
Mercy.
do y'all watch get y'all something for Valentine's Day?
Yep.
I don't expect it.
I feel like it's a woman's holiday, so I don't really
Yeah.
expect it either, but
Yeah.
you know.
But do y'all
I ain't
feel
gonna turn it
bad if they get
down.
y'all something?
Huh?
And what?
Do y'all feel bad
For what?
Feel bad.
for her getting you a gift?
Hell
Yeah,
For her
no.
getting us something?
yeah.
Nah. Do you feel bad if she gets you something like on any other day?
No.
And
I'm just
Valentine's
trying to get an
Alright.
understanding of everybody else.
Oh, I feel you. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody different. Everybody, some men out there, they might
Yeah.
expect it. Like, they might get mad if they don't get a gift. Me, I don't. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really too much care for gifts. I
Yeah.
like to get. I mean, I'm the type I can get myself something. I was like, if I need it, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna find a
Right.
way to get it.
Yeah. You ask me what I want, I'm gonna tell you I don't know.
Oh
So
yeah,
shit, I don't
My
know.
I don't
answer is
know
the
what I
same
need.
thing. My answer is the same thing anytime. What you want for this, and this holiday? Just give me some weed. I'm good. I smoke. That's all I
I
want. I
feel
don't
you.
care.
Yeah. I
Hey,
guess that's a good
I
answer.
don't because I don't need
When
nothing
I
per
was
se. I don't
participating,
need
that was the
shit.
best gift.
I got everything I need. So shit, just give me some weed. I ain't gotta spend no money on it.
Right, right.
Yeah, I
It's the best
understand.
gift. But yeah, you better get them something though. You best to get them something.
Oh yeah.
So let me ask you this: what's the typical gift for Valentine's Day for your woman? Like, what's something that she gonna get? Like, most definitely.
Well, like I said last episode, you gotta get her
Some
something
with a
that she can
smell.
use.
What? Okay.
So
It ain't even
flowers,
gotta be a smell to it, really.
candies, and
My
a
wife don't
cake
like
on no
flowers.
good.
My wife don't like flowers. She hates them shits. And she gonna let them
It,
die, so it's just like whatever.
it really just depends. It's gotta be something that she wants, something that she needs. Like, you just gotta think about it like
So do
this.
you treat Valentine's Day like Christmas? Valentine's Day
Yeah, like a
like
birthday.
Christmas? Like a birthday?
Thank you for saying
Like
that, Ricky, because that's
I,
been making me mad this week too. We're gonna get into
yeah, I
that in a
What
get
minute.
that
Times Day
sometimes.
and Times
Man,
Day? Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
but I mean, you
hold on.
can. It just really depends. Like, you got to look at it like this. Like, you spend 365 days out of the year. You can get her something any of those days.
What? Hold on.
Right.
And
Let me make sure that you got Mother's Day, you got a
yeah,
birthday,
you
you
Uh huh.
got
got
Christmas.
Christmas
Uh-huh.
Uh huh.
and Valentine's Day.
You got anniversary. You better not forget
Anniversary.
Anniversary
that.
What up, Ridge? You
and
got
Valentine's
anniversary,
Day. So
and
you
then
got to factor in
Valentine's.
all them days.
Yeah, those are the days that got to stand out. So those are the special days. So you got to get them something on all those days. But Valentine's Day, I feel like it's more of like like an affectionate love type day. So
like your anniversary,
right. So I
but
feel like
not
the
that
gift.
close.
I feel like the gift has to be something with love, and it's got to be something with thought.
Yeah.
So I feel like it just depends on what she wants. Like if it's something that
Come
she
here, girl.
needs, like you got all the rest of the days out of the year that she might throw hints to you like, I could use this, or I could use this, or she might bring up something like, I got this, but I need this to go with it. This, that, and the third, blah blah blah.
Okay, I'm
But
going to bed.
you just gotta take heed to those hints, like, and it just really depends on your lady too. Like, if she likes flowers, like Trigger said, his wife don't like flowers. She like flowers, candy, cards, stuff like that, and get her that. But if she don't,
Won't even waste my
you
money
just gotta
doing
think, yeah, you might as well not waste your money.
shoes, an outfit,
Me personally, I
hair
really don't
done,
like doing the whole
nails,
flower thing anyway, because they gonna die in a couple weeks anyway.
right?
Rhea says, so if you don't eat ass, should you eat ass because it's Valentine's Day and it's a special occasion?
You gotta do something strange on a special occasion.
Listen, brother. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, you can skip that.
Yeah.
That
So
ain't
you
gonna
ain't eat
happen.
no ass. So you ain't eat no ass on the.
To each his own.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that ain't gonna happen. Hey, shout out to Yimi Skin. We got Yimi Skin. She gonna be they're gonna be the guest on tonight. We're gonna talk about their skincare products. Also, something that I was interested in, the Cmos. Reggie, I know we talked about the Cmos.
Yeah.
We talked about it and stuff. And we're gonna get all the information, the benefits with that. How I'm lying, Red? I'm not eating no ass, bro. He the one with the beard. Look, I'm naked face over here, bro. You know.
So you naked face.
Yeah.
So you say that ain't getting no
This tongue is ass virgin. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
So you an ass, bro.
Yeah.
Man, bro, you done slipped. If you eating it right, you done slipped up on it.
That shit came nowhere in the vicinity.
You done pushed them waves. You done pushed them waves back a little too far and slipped up on it one time.
The only way the tongue get back there is if you got your nose in that. If you got your nose in that thing, then you too far.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Most of the time, you gotta know you stay up there on that clip.
Exactly.
That hole is the limit. The pussy hole is the limit. That bottom that goes around like this.
Exactly.
That's the limit, bro.
You,
you go past that, you playing with fire.
You are too far if you got your nose in there.
Yeah, if you go down there and you get some pebbles, like you said, you get some booty pebbles in your mouth. That's your fault.
Say pebbles.
Hey,
that's nasty.
I do not play past that limit.
No, sir. You gotta know your boundaries, man.
That's like that yellow tape. Do not cross.
So do not cross. I mean, bro. I'm just 100 with it.
Yeah, I'm keeping it right there.
Said she did.
There at the top and right around that little damn what's the name right there.
Say right there at the top. Say at the tippy.
Yeah, I'm keeping it on the light switch at the top. And right there, the limit is right there. The little pussy hole right there at the bottom. That little ring.
The door entrance.
Yeah.
That's the front door.
I ain't going nowhere past that.
Ain't going to the side and to the back door.
You go anywhere past that, you better keep your fingers crossed.
Say the tank. He said the tank. I'm dead.
Look, you better be licking and praying. That's all I'm gonna say. Because then you gonna fuck around and find something. What the hell was that? Is that a penny?
Oh, hell.
You sitting on some change? Hey, I just give it 1,000. You sitting on some pennies? What the hell is this?
All right,
change
bro.
in your bed?
Yeah, boy.
You stupid.
Yeah, but I am not going that far. To each his own, I guess, but
yeah.
Ain't gonna happen, bro. I'll tell you that
ain't
right
gonna
now.
happen. I don't even plan on accidentally doing it either.
Nah.
Right there.
Like I said, it ain't gonna happen, brother. Alright.
You never know. Hey, you get lit. You might do anything.
Man,
you might be a little drunk.
Hell no.
You might go in there, baby. We're gonna try something different tonight.
I'm just telling you, you better be licking and praying. Keep your fingers crossed. toes crossed, tongue crossed. If it ain't, you gonna cross something.
Hey, you ain't gonna just do it like fresh off the day. Like you get home, like, hey, let me eat your butt.
Trigger. I'm gonna
Who
tell you
doing
like
that?
this. I'm not doing it fresh out the shower. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm
What
not
about in the
crossing the
shower?
line.
What about
Say,
in the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Rhea said, you're gonna taste lemon pepper out of nowhere. It's gonna have a special ingredient in it too.
So,
Say lemon pepper.
what about if it was vice versa? Would you
What?
stop it?
No.
I don't know, bro.
No.
Probably. I ain't gonna cap. Probably not. When you're in that moment, I told you I like it. I like it. I like that. I like that. That shit wet, boy. You going down? You giving that sloppy top? Well, this guy, I'm talking all of that.
All of that. See,
I need a wet. I need a wet nap after I get finished. Shit. Clean this shit up.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It might be a little different once that tongue hit your butthole.
It might be,
That shit
but
might
until
change your
then,
life.
until then, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be sleeping on the towel that night. I want to show where I gotta sleep on the towel that night, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
like, oh, what? Nah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Be the towel and the fan, because I know this towel about to make it hot in this motherfucker. I'm just sweating.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy, yeah, that might change your life. But then you might be like, you wanna
You gonna do
you
that thing
can't
you
ask for it,
did?
Reggie.
Yeah.
You can't
Hey,
ask for it, Reggie.
you remember that thing you did the other night? You wanna do that again?
it might be life changing, brother.
It might be, but you gotta
You might
give
need
those.
that
You
every
gotta give
time.
those signals. You gotta give those signals while it's getting done. You
You
can't
don't just
ask
straight
for
out
that.
ask. Yeah, just ask. Why not? You ask for some head.
No, Reggie. You can't ask for that.
Why not?
Cause that's just something
Cause it
that's
sounds bad.
something
Hey, you
that
wanna eat my ass?
Nah, don't
right.
say it like that. You want
Make
to do
sure
that
when
little
you
special
How
thing?
else you gonna
when
say
you
it?
go down there, you lick my.
How else you gonna
Make
say
sure
it?
when you go down there, you lick my butthole tonight too. Is that how you say it, Reggie? Is that how you say it?
Or you could just be like,
Then,
hey,
but I ain't.
when you down there, do that little special thing that I like.
Nah, because then that's gonna leave room for her to be like, "What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?" I don't need no explanation.
Like I do a few things. What you want?
Hershey Highway tonight.
Uh-uh.
You want to make that little trip down Hershey Highway tonight, baby?
Because that's why I say when you're in the moment, you just gotta let her know that thing feel right. Like when she down there and the tongue slipped back there to the thing, you be like, "Oh, that feel good. Oh, that feel good." Put that
So
on
you
the list.
gotta be extra with it.
Look, Reggie, when it's getting done, that's when you tell them you need it in the future. Put that on the list right there. Oh, that feel good. You can't just be sitting there all of a sudden. Yeah, make sure when you sit me dick tonight, you gotta lick my butthole. You can't say that shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Everybody that's listening, this is not suitable for work, so go ahead and turn this off if you're listening to it in the car with your kids. What you talking about? What you talking about? What you want me to do? Nothing. Just forget it. Nothing. Just forget I said anything.
You tell a friend, girl, I ain't his ass, and he liked it.
See,
He was asking for it. I was fucking with a girl. I was sitting there talking about what you talking about. What you talking about?
Boy, you got problems.
Yeah, he liked that shit. He asked for it the next time I had to fuck with him. I was sitting there talking about what you talking about. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? What you talking about? I'm clueless.
oh, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. No, I know. Let's talk about. Well, just forget it then. Fuck it. Shit. I'm going to sleep.
Nah, you ain't going to sleep on that ass, bro.
Next thing you know, you jacking off in the bathtub, letting the water run down your ass crack.
Boy. Oh, you got problems, boy.
Hey Reed, he said so. Reed said so. You gonna let your girl fuck you Amazon style with your legs in the air? Reed, bruh. I don't care where my legs at. As long as the dick in the pussy, it don't matter where it's getting delivered. Shit. If she can do all of that, shit, power to you. That's another one of the things I ain't gonna ask for though. Real thing you did last. What you talking about? What you talking about? Just forget. We gonna do it regular tonight. Okay. I guess you was blacked out last week, huh? Okay.
You forgot all about it, huh?
Yeah.
Rhea said I went down the rabbit hole. No, she went down the rabbit hole. Now she didn't want to go back down that motherfucker again. Talking about, what you talking about? What you talking about? You got the bathtub running high as a motherfucker, boy. Water pressure high as hell. How I turn this water pressure up?
You turning the shower head on the set.
Yeah. Man, this water pressure a little low. How you turn this shit up? A little low tonight. And she knows she fucking with you. What you talking about, man? What you talking about? Oh man, I'm done playing. I'm done. Let's get our guest on, man. Let me see if we can get the guest on, man. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Oh boy. We about to wear that out just like you did that.
Can I please?
Man, excuse me, man.
Man, that shit was stuck in my head for like the next 2 or 3 days.
That's it right there. Oh boy. That's funny. That is funny. Wow, could you imagine if a dude broke up with his woman and she done took pictures of my man on all fours, bent over way for him.
Nah, the worst part was she got hidden cameras in the bathroom. You and that motherfucker jacking off, bent over with your ass up against the damn water faucet with that high pressure running down your ass crack.
Then she broke up with him. Oh, and then post the pictures. That'd be funny, boy. That'd be fucked up, but that'd be funny.
You in the bathroom trying to mimic her just to get the same feeling. What you talking about? What you talking about? Oh man, I'm not fucking with y'all, but y'all tripping.
Nah, that's you.
Yeah, you well in the night.
What up, Petty?
What up, Petty? But yeah, man. Oh man.
We getting our guest on here?
I tried to invite him, said unable, so
it's true.
Try later. But yeah, man. What's some other Valentine's Day gifts men's need, man? Other than candles, Wilkes-Way candles, and the rabbit hole.
I don't know. I really don't like when I say I don't know. Like, shit.
I'm simple. You want to get me something for Valentine's Day? I'm simple. Give me some good head, some ass. Be good.
You get me a 12-pack.
Right.
I ain't even gonna lie. I just bought the groceries this week, bro.
12-pack. You give me a 12-pack and a pack of new boxes or something like that.
Yeah, I'm simple. Man.
Yeah. Just buy the groceries this week. We'll be all right.
So you just want the groceries. I feel it.
And throw these in here too. I ain't never tried these. Let me get these. See what these talking about.
They gotta get something special.
Yeah. With that regular.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the other topics we had this week was talking about, why can't people ever go back to their hood after they get famous? Like, you see Nipsey get killed in his own hood. You see Chinks Drugs get killed in his own hood. Like, what's the deal with like fame and people going back to their hood trying to show love?
Because they can't make it. If they feel like they can't make it out, they don't want nobody else to make it. They say they want you to make it, but they don't.
They don't want you to make it. Because then once you get money, you can't hang around the hood like you used to. Then that's when they get mad at you and say you like the news.
Yeah. Or they feel like you're supposed to get money and come back and get them.
Yeah,
I think what it is they want you to come back when they want you to come back. Like,
yeah.
So whenever you come back, It's like, oh, you weren't here last week when we needed you. Pop, 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 pop. Now you
Or
ain't
they
here
feel
for
like
that
you.
long.
Or they feel like you ain't doing enough.
Yeah, like what's enough though? Like, what's the issue? Like, what's enough? What do y'all think enough
But I feel
is for the
like
hood?
honestly, it ain't nobody's place to come back and help you do shit.
Right.
Like they got up out
exactly.
of, they grinded out the mud to get out. Shit, you gotta do the same shit.
That's the whole goal. What's the point of playing with fire going back?
All right, ain't no way.
But I mean, you just asked the question, what's enough for the hood?
Mm-hmm.
I don't personally. I don't think there is enough for the hood. Like you see what Nip did for his neighborhood. You see what happened with
Yeah,
him. Like Nip was a big time. Like he did a whole lot for his neighborhood, a whole
Yeah.
lot. But you still gonna have people out there that don't think he did
yeah.
enough.
Don't think you're doing enough.
Exactly.
I think the
So
biggest thing is you can't please everybody.
Or they
yeah,
just feel like you doing. They just don't want you doing better than them. They could be
Yeah.
getting money, but they ain't getting the same kind of money you got, so they hate.
Right.
So
yeah.
And that's
Or if it's a big dog, like if it's an OG, and you get more money than him, and then he gonna start hating on you.
I
mhm.
think the OGs is different though. I think the OGs actually look out for the people. I think
It
if
all
it's a
depends on who you got, who you calling your OGs, I
yeah,
guess.
that's true. Cause I feel like in that case, if we speaking on like Nip or we speaking on like Cheap Drugs or anybody that got killed in their neighborhood, I feel like it's always the young niggas like Dolph. Like he got killed by these young niggas. Like I don't think
Yeah,
no OG, regardless of if you was beefing with them or not, I don't think no OG gonna want to see you dead. Cause
Not when you
at the end of
making
the
it out
day,
like that.
right? Because I feel like if you made it out of the hood, you get money and you coming back showing love, like at least you showing love to your hood. Why would an OG want to take that away from you? I feel like it's just the young niggas. It's just a
Right.
different time right now, bro. Like these
Generations is
young niggas
crazy.
live. These young niggas live on different morals than the old heads
Hmm.
from the crew. Like a lot of people don't have these same morals and stuff as they did back in the day. Like niggas be snitching now. I think that's cool. Like it ain't. They don't look at it as the same thing as like we did when we was coming up. Like
hey,
you know,
listen. Wallow 267 said some of the realest shit. It
yeah.
was in the lines of he looked at a young dude that when he was, he had to do that 20-year bid or whatever. And
Mhm.
he said that they used to have this little place where they would put out the people that told on somebody. So I guess it's like
Mhm.
a protective custody. And
Yeah.
he said that he went over to the fence and was like, hey, you about to mess somebody's life up.
Right.
And you ain't supposed to do stuff like that. And the little young dude looked up at, and this ain't the exact words that he
He
said,
told him mind his
but
own business.
nah, he said that no disrespect, old head, but y'all, y'all, y'all living pages out of a book that we ain't even opened up yet.
Or we don't live
So
by anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
they don't live by the same rules.
Yeah.
And he said that
Yeah.
scared the shit out of him.
Yeah. Cause you gotta think like that's when you start making them phone calls. Like you need to stop doing what you're doing out here. You need to stop
Exactly.
doing
Cause
what you're
they either
doing out
gonna
here.
tell
Cause
on you, they gonna kill you.
yep,
Hmm.
you need to stop doing what you're doing out here. Cause they ain't living by the same rules that we live by.
Exactly.
Let me see if we can get the guest
Right.
on real quick. Hold on.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
how's it
hey,
going?
hey.
I am on my way. I'm getting ready to pull up right now at the spot, so you guys gonna be able to see me in the light. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Nah,
I'm
you
sorry that
good.
I'm late.
No, you good.
I had something to come up. It
You
was an
good.
emergency.
I get it. I get it. You can hit just send me a request whenever you get to where you settled, and
Okay.
we'll get you back on. That's no problem.
Okay, I sure will. Thank you guys so
Cool,
much.
cool.
Ain't no problem.
All right.
But yeah, like they ain't living by the same. They ain't living by the same rules that we was like, and that's it's scary because when you think you coming up like, okay, I gotta teach my son these same principles that was taught whenever I was coming up. Like this ain't cool. This ain't cool. This is cool. This is cool. No, now we gotta read this whole new book that ain't even
Right. We
been
don't know
published
nothing
yet.
about.
We don't know nothing
Man,
about it. Like these
this
same
younger generation they don't give a damn. Like we thought we was wild.
They don't.
This
They
generation,
wrote their own
they
book
don't give a shit.
yeah, it's crazy.
at all.
Like you sit there and think like, okay, you teach your kids like, you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to snitch on motherfuckers. Like, if you in something, you gotta take that charge. Like, no, like
Not
niggas
supposed
who
to be a
you with,
follower.
your co-defendant about to snitch on you. They about to sing. They about to sing like damn, like Chris Brown out here.
Excuse me. Yeah, man, they gonna tell
Look,
on you.
BK.
Like they ain't got no respect for their elders. Like they don't respect none of us. Like we can go up and talk to them, and that shit gonna go in one ear and not the other. And they'll look at you and they'll tell you like, I don't give a damn about what you're talking about. I don't care.
What up,
They
DeMarcus?
don't care. They don't care. Like, and it's real scary. And people will be like, why can't you just go back to fighting? Because for one, these little young cats, they can't wear ass whooping. Like, if you get beat up nowadays, then you gonna commit suicide or something like that because you done got your ass whooped and everybody done recorded it.
Yeah. Good example. What's the dude name? What's the Crip name from the West Coast? What is it, Crip Mac or something like that? You got jumped by his crew or something like that. Like, you ain't see him down out here crying about getting jumped.
I mean, but he knew the consequences behind doing what he was doing. Though he really, he really lived that life, so he knew the consequences was coming when he did it.
He got jumped by his crew though, right?
Yeah.
Now, if that was a young nigga, it would have been a different story. He would have came back. Yeah. He would have circled the block and let off and killed and probably, dumped on a couple niggas in his crew.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's just different, bro. And like Wallow said, like I said, it's scary, bro. Like you don't even know how to give the navigation to your kids that you bringing up and stuff nowadays. Like, do you teach them on your morals that you was brought up, or do you teach them on the morals of what's going on now? Like me personally, I always look at it like this. Like, if it's a possibility that you're gonna get into some shit when you go into a situation, don't even approach it.
Exactly, but now if you don't do that now, then you're gonna get clowned and you're gonna get bullied and they ain't gonna be your friends and this, that, and the third. Like they don't even respect their own people, like their own friends enough to be like, all right, I understand where you're coming from. Cool, go do what you want to do.
But shit, if they like that though, then they ain't your friends. No way.
Right.
Exactly, and that's the message you gotta preach to them. Yeah. Like if your friend is hating on you, or if your friend is gonna tell on you and shit, like that's not your friend. Right. Your friend is not gonna be mean to you. Your friend is not gonna belittle you. Exactly. Right. If you don't want to do it, then they ain't gonna make you do it.
Right. That's just somebody that's wanting to see you. That's wanting to see you fail. And that's what I feel. I feel like, we got to teach our kids coming up now. It's like just to know who you're dealing with, know who you are regardless. Like, don't let nobody try to trick you out of who you really are. Like, if you are who you are, you be who you are. Keep it 100 with yourself first before you try to, impress somebody else and keep it quote unquote 100 with them. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's gonna want to see you win is you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Exactly. And I try to teach mine like, if you're going to get in trouble at home for it, then you're going to get in trouble out here in this world for it.
Times two.
Like, you ain't just going to get a whooping and get punished and all that.
Because I'm going to give you a little bit of leniency. These people out here, these police and these people, these lawmakers and stuff, they're not going to take it easy on you.
They ain't going to cut you no slack.
Nope.
Right. And I'm only going to cut you so much.
Right.
And sometimes...
because I know what they going to do to you.
Sometimes, depending on the situation, they going to make an example out of it. We done seen that happen plenty of times.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of times.
We done seen that happen plenty of times. And that's the thing, like, you see these situations that people get locked up on something that you would have normally seen somebody else get their wrist slapped about. They going to make an example out of you, like, we got to give you this, and other people know not to do it.
Yeah,
like, if I show you leniency on it, the next person going to come and they gonna expect leniency too. But you just got to realize, like, some days your kids have bad days where they don't want to listen, they don't want to do this, but sometimes you can't be lenient with them. Exactly. You got to make an example of them. I'd rather me make an example out of my kid than the judge to make an example out of my kid.
Mm-hmm.
Especially nowadays.
The older they get, that's when you got to get more strict and more harsh on them.
Yeah.
Just so you can better prepare them for the world. Well, try to better prepare them.
Try to anyway.
Yeah.
But see, now that I'm thinking about it, hell, the old heads used to try to tell us the same thing. We wasn't as stubborn. Like
I was. I went through the same. I mean, think about it. I done been and out of jail, you know,
Nah, hell
fame.
no. You ain't like these little
Yeah.
young cats.
And not
Like
like
they don't
not
give a
like them.
damn.
They way worse now. Yeah, they way worse now. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think it has any? I was thinking about this today because I've been watching the show Euphoria on
Mm-hmm.
HBO, and just I like watching shows like that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's a fucking lot of dicks in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I some scenes I just gotta be like, man, this again, bro. Like, come on, man. But
Definitely can't watch it with the kids though.
oh, yeah, you can't even have it up loud with the kids around. What the hell you watching over there, Daddy? What the fuck you just said to me, son? but but I'm watching it and just seeing how the kids, what the kids going through and stuff, as far as like being in high school and stuff like that. And do you think this generation is different because our generation, we grew up during the social media era, and
Like when it was
like
first starting.
like we keep our heads in our phones and stuff a lot. We might not be paying as much attention as we should, and this, that, and the third. But like, do you think that these kids are the way they are because their parents aren't paying as much attention to them, and thinking about what's going on with them or what they could possibly be going through in time? Because there's a lot of kids that's out there depressed and going through depression and turning to drugs and stuff like that. But do you think that has something to do with the parenting, as far as like we're not paying attention enough to them?
Yeah, that could be
You
it.
could, yeah.
That could be it too. But I mean,
Or your kid just have easily influenced.
yeah, and plus like what they see on TV. Because
Yeah.
even like the Euphoria show, that show is different. The only time that we would catch something like that is like 2 o'clock in the morning on HBO.
Me,
And the
yeah,
TV
yeah.
was scrambled. The only thing we can hear is the sound. We can't see what's going on, but we can hear it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like all
blur
Mine
it
that stuff
came
out.
came
before the
on.
podcast came.
All that stuff came out before. Like it came on when they knew kids would sleep. Like when you're supposed to be in the bed at 1 or 2
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning. That's when them shows came on. But
3 o'clock in the
now
morning when Uncut
it's a
used to
lot
come
of
on, you know.
yeah.
Let me get Jamarcus on here and see what he got to talk about.
And Uncut used to come on
Yeah,
right before Bobby Jones gospel.
Hey,
yeah.
that's when you get both stories. You get the ugly and then you get the truth
Oh,
right after
oh
that.
shoot, Big Perm.
What up, Jamarcus?
Nah,
What's going
I'm
on?
gonna
Big
tell you
Cam,
why I say no.
what's up?
Because look at it like this: we seen stuff as young kids, right? But it was the thought of our parents, like, nah, they gonna beat our ass if we do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
These young
that's the same
generations is
thing
different.
with the kids now. Like when I raise my kids know when I'm at home, oh, I can't do this. But when I get to school around other kids, other influences, okay, now I can do it because my parents don't see it.
Yeah.
So I can't
That's why when
say
you first start
it's the
cussing, you ain't
parents.
gonna do it at home, but as soon as you get to school, you letting them fly.
Right.
True.
That's why I can't say it's the parents. I think it's other peers.
Influencing.
Right.
Because I
Influence, yeah.
would rather, if I ain't gonna lie, like if my son's old enough, like not old enough, but like up there in age, like 16, 17, 18, and he was interested in smoking weed, I would rather him do it at home than out with anybody else.
Right. Do it with me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because I can advise it. I can monitor it, this, that, and the third, and he gonna feel more comfortable doing it at home than he would out in the streets. When you're out in the streets, you start getting kind of careless, giving yourself more chance to get in trouble, this, that, and the third and stuff. And I
Oh,
just feel
God.
like if it's anything, like if it's something bad, like hard drugs and shit like that, I'm gonna just let you know why it's bad. Like you shouldn't do this. It's gonna lead to this. I'm gonna start showing you some TV shows of what's going on. Some examples of why this is an issue. But it's that influence when parents don't speak about it and they feel uncomfortable speaking about it with their kids and stuff. That's when it starts to become a problem.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what I said. I always said I'm gonna raise my kids like my mama raised me.
Yeah, it never fit.
Back
What
back in
if it ain't broke, don't fix
That's
Right.
right.
it.
Back in those 90 days, you're not about to back talk.
Same type of
You
ass
gonna
whoopings and all. We get
same type. I'm talking. That's why I said no. You got to start when they're young. It may sound bad, but raising kids is almost like training a puppy. You want to train that puppy when
Right.
they're
You got to
young.
start that puppy as soon as they start peeing in the house. You're gonna put their face in it
That's
as a
it.
puppy.
That's a fact.
That's it.
Hey, you got to do the same, just about the same thing. You ain't gonna put their face in it, but you're gonna
But
let them
like
know, hey, it's time to start going to that bathroom. Hey,
the only thing I was saying, what I was meaning, like you're gonna cut a little bit more slack on it because it's your kid. Like it
Right.
that's
ain't
even
gonna
more
be
reason
as
not to
hard.
though, because they your
Yeah, but
kids.
still, like that's still your child. Like when you see him sitting there crying, it's gonna break your heart a little bit. Like, all right, you
Yeah,
ain't
but
supposed to
you
be
gotta.
crying this hard.
I
That's where you gotta
don't
be
be.
tough with it though yourself.
I
Like,
be. I
because
got.
regardless, it's just
I
like a
don't
puppy.
know.
Like if you the more you whoop that dog, if you think if you think you being over abusive, that dog is still gonna love you. Just like your
That's
kids.
it.
Like
Right.
if you discipline your kids and stuff like this and explain to them like you can't be doing this. This is this and this is this and this is that. Like they gonna understand. They're not gonna really
Yeah.
think like, oh, he hates me and he whooped me and why'd you do
This
this and
generation will think that you hate them if you're doing them that bad.
but
I don't know, cause
Once
when
they
my
get.
mama
that's a
whooped me,
question.
like Trip, like what Trip just said. When my mama used to tear her honey up. Maybe 30 minutes later, she'd sit us down and let us know, okay, this is why I done this. You
Mm-hmm.
can't be doing this.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I see it with my kids. When I give my kids a whooping, uh, maybe 5 minutes later, both of them, they'll come up under my arm and hug on me and love on me because they know I'm not doing it out of just to hurt them. They know I'm doing it out of love.
Right. And my biggest thing with my kids is like when my son when I explain something to him or I ask him to do something, for me to understand, for me to make sure that he's understanding what I'm saying, I make him repeat it back to me. Like, did you hear what I said? What did I just say? Like, if I'm telling him,
Yeah,
like, if you do this again, this is gonna happen. And
I
he
do
was like,
that
okay,
same thing.
because a lot of the times the kids be like, they just be like, okay, and they just brush it off. I'm be like, did you hear what I said? What did I just say? And if they repeat it back to me, I know he understand what I'm saying. So if you get in trouble for something that I just told you what what you're about to get in trouble for, there's no way that you could think like like I did you wrong.
Right.
You know right from
What do
wrong.
you do if they don't repeat it back to you, Trip?
I repeat it again and make him repeat it until he repeats it back to
I be smacking in the lips. Hey, you didn't hear what I said? Nah, I'm kidding. I don't do it like that.
me. Nah, but it's just all about understanding though. Like, of course they're gonna be sad and they're gonna be, but nowadays I was listening to something the other day and they was talking about how kids know right from wrong. Like, kids, you got to give them a little bit more of a benefit of the doubt. Like, they know right from wrong.
Oh
They know
yeah.
when they're doing
Yeah,
right. They know when they're
Yeah.
doing wrong. Because
right.
if my son is doing something that he know he don't got no business doing, and I yell his name and he just turn around like freeze up like I wasn't doing
Try to
nothing. He
play it
knew he
out.
was
Yeah.
doing something. He knew he was doing something that he
Right.
had no business doing.
Right.
They know they
Mine,
got
mine will give it away. Mine will give it away because they keep coming up the highway. Like if they in their room doing something, they'll come up the highway just to see what we doing, so they won't get caught.
yeah.
Yep.
My baby
And these
girl is
kids are
savage. She gonna
getting.
keep doing it. She don't
I
care.
was just talking to my mama about this. These kids, it seems like the different generations, like the newer ones. My son's one. These kids are getting smarter and smarter and smarter and
Man,
smarter
what?
Yeah.
at a
Yeah.
very young age.
Yep.
If you got a COVID baby, they real smart. Like
And
them
let me tell
COVID
you what.
kids is crazy. Like
Let me tell you what that comes from. It comes from what they got at home. Like, when we was coming up, like we didn't have tablets, iPhones, smartphones, this, that, and the third.
Nah,
Like, we didn't even
I
know that
know.
that was a possibility of what we could actually mess with. Like my son, I can just give him his tablet. He's 3, and I can just give him his tablet. He can look up whatever he wants to find online. My whole
Right.
thing is I gotta make sure he don't click on nothing he ain't got no business clicking on. I'm like,
Right.
man, what you looking at? What you watching? Oh, okay. Because he's in
We
the
only had
right.
Gaggle and
Yeah,
Yahoo Messenger.
we didn't even when I was coming up, we didn't even have that. We had Nickelodeon and
Oh, yep.
East Bay
yeah.
magazines. That was
You
about
remember? Yeah, them
it.
East
They
Bays,
do.
That's
boy.
Like my son,
That is
he into
it.
these like YouTube videos. I don't know. I think it's called like T-Rex Ranch or Jurassic Ranch or something. It's like a little
Man,
kid
listen.
and his dad. They go around having like these little adventures. And when you got stuff like that with actual real people, you gotta make sure they ain't clicking on. This is suggested for you. What's suggested for him? Like,
Right.
let me see what you're looking
What
at.
true.
should he be watching?
That's true. These I don't know what's wrong with these kids nowadays. Heck,
Oh, see,
I swear to you, my son wasn't even I wouldn't even say a week old already holding his head up.
Mine was three
Like when I
days.
tell you, yeah, right. When I tell you these kids are starting to become more enhanced. It's
Man,
whew.
what?
I ain't gonna never forget that. My son was 3 days old, holding his own head up by himself. I was like, Jesus, like this
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
one,
he was
this one
moving out
gonna
the
have,
way for another one.
huh?
That's what he was doing. He
Yeah,
was
he
moving out
moving
the
out
way
of
Not,
the way
for
hey,
for
not at
another.
that
nothing.
early. Hey,
Yeah,
we got
Right.
another one.
yeah,
We
me
got another
too.
one on the way now. It's before
Yeah,
he gonna be
exactly.
4 when that one born.
Well,
So yeah,
mine was really
he
moving
gonna
out the
be
way
helping out.
for more.
He gonna be helping out.
See,
Yeah,
Okay,
he
he
that's
was
might be
moving out the way
changing
for me
what
diapers at
too.
4 years old. Hey,
that's what everybody used to say about my daughter. You know, she's moving out the way for another one, and lo and behold, here come the other one. And I
uh-huh.
was like, oh, we got to do something. We can't keep moving out
Man,
the way for other kids.
who you telling? I got
Yeah.
twins, and then a baby girl, and Jen just had a baby boy.
And you about to have some more.
No, I
That
ain't.
is
Mm-mm.
what we call
That's
it.
that's Mr.
About
That's Mr.
to
Fertilizer right there, boy.
Yeah.
about to cut off the supply, boy.
I'm telling
That's
you.
right. Cause I'm about to have two, and I'm sitting there thinking like, that's enough. That's enough.
But man, they your
And,
kids though, so it's all what you make it with your kids. You
Yeah,
know, it
that's
ain't like
exactly right.
you got to deal with somebody else hard headed
Yeah,
kids. Now
until
you
they
gonna have
start
some
acting
hard headed
like
kids,
you.
but they yours.
Hmm.
Until
So
you
you
got
know,
that one that's got just your whole asshole trait. Like that's just their whole personality, just you being an asshole all the
mm-mm.
time. And then
See,
you
yep.
be
my
like,
son got that sneaky trait. My son got that sneaky trait, and I know I had it when I was coming up, and I'm sitting there thinking like he was sitting there, he was like his thing is he liked to damn pick his nails off, like his fingernails or his toenails. He like to pull them off, and he sometimes pick them off too much to where it get down and start bleeding.
yeah,
And
Mm.
like he was doing that shit the other day, and I was like, "Quit picking your nails." And then he's looking like he got real close to me and was looking at me, and then started picking them again, like trying to distract me. I was like, "Son, quit picking your nails. You ain't sneaky. I can see you sitting there like you ain't tricking nobody. Like what are you
yeah,
talking about?
yeah.
Like he just sneaky, bro. Like and I know how that's how I was when I was coming up, and
Oh,
that's how I'm
Mm-hmm.
paying for
just
it. But hey,
just
it
think.
is what it is.
Just think. Let me tell you how mine broke down. If anybody got two or more, you can vouch. Okay, so my son, he got the big heart. Like I got a big heart.
Yeah.
I was just a good kid, had a big heart. That's him. But see, the second one, you know how I can be an asshole? Yeah, that's her all the time. All the
Hey,
time.
like
Just
Mario. Here we go.
And it's
always
bad
got
that it's the
something.
girls that's the assholes though,
Yes,
because they got
yes,
the
that's
eyes
it.
that can look at you like, come on now, I didn't do that.
Exactly.
That
That's
wasn't
Nah.
See,
me.
see,
That
see.
all
wasn't
I
of the
got
me.
two.
smart comebacks, all of the smart comebacks I got, all of that, like just reckless, like all of that I had that didn't nobody really know until I got older. Yeah, she got that now.
hmm See, my
Oh,
See,
girl's hard body. My boys crybabies.
Hey,
I don't understand.
I'm
see.
Except for
telling
my
you.
Mine
baby
is
boy, he cool.
my daughter, which is 5. She's a tomboy, which is shocking. But she's a tomboy, and my son, I don't know yet. He's still a little too young to tell.
Yeah.
But you can tell he gonna be a hellion just by the way. I can tell him, hey, Jamarcus, stop that. And he'll look me dead in my eyes and start walking towards me, and still doing it, almost like
That's like
come
my
make
daughter,
me
my
stop.
baby girl.
hey,
Yeah.
that's the second child syndrome right there. The second
Hey,
child
Right,
gonna
and
do it
I'm,
for sure.
I'm not
whew,
looking
I'm
forward to
gonna have
that
to
one,
jack
boy.
him up.
Not looking for that's the one you're gonna have to get rough with. Your
Yes,
first
sir.
son gonna
Exactly.
hmm
your first son gonna my first son gonna look at me and be like, damn, daddy, you ain't gotta be that rough on him. Like he know. Yeah, he do know,
That's
man.
how it go.
Mm,
Yeah, uh-huh.
You
hmm
can't talk
But
nice to
Now,
him like put that down, quit messing with it. Nah, you gotta be like, if you don't put that damn shit down, I'm gonna whoop your
I
that's
be
it.
I be aggressive, like off the muscle, because my kid's hard headed, man.
you
My baby
got
girl,
to.
she'll look at you and you tell her no, and she'll keep doing it.
You
She
got
don't
to.
care.
exactly.
You gotta let them
So,
know who the
Exactly.
alpha is, man. You gotta let them know who the
hmm
That
alpha
second,
is.
real
okay, that
quick.
second
You
one is no
run it.
limit soldier, E.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Second
he
one
ain't.
is no
I'm
Hey,
ready
limit.
for
boy,
it, bro.
Oh,
hey,
Hey, I've been
better
in the
get
okay,
your
gym, Reggie. I've been in the gym. I'm ready for it.
okay.
hey, you better get your
All
belt ready. You better.
Hey, I might have
I'm
to.
telling you,
If I got to, it's
mine.
gonna come out. Camera gonna be
Hey,
I got
looking
my
at me
fly
crying. Daddy,
swatter
don't do
hanging.
that. Don't do that, Daddy. Please don't do
mine
that.
sit. My
Hey, you
belt
Look,
gonna
sit
be
right
next
over
if you
here.
don't sit down
look.
somewhere.
Yep. I got my belt. I got my fly swatter. I got. Hey, back when we was little, we used to get whooped with anything that
I'm
was in
telling you.
reach.
Yeah,
I'm
Anything,
telling
boy.
you.
And
yeah.
better hope they
You
can
can't
grab
do that.
something and not pop you with their hand. Cause I'd rather
No,
get hit
sir.
by something than my mama hit me with her hand. She got big
Nah,
hands.
listen.
Mm-mm.
My mama's favorite thing used to be grease bottles. She'll pick up a grease
Oh,
bottle. Whoa, she
It
chucked
got that.
them grease bottles.
It's got that resistance to it where it's gonna fold up, but it still
Right.
got that pop to it where it's gonna be like, what the fuck was that?
Grease bottle, bro.
Man,
I
my
remember
mama
that.
Man, my
my
grandma
mama done
hit
threw an
my grandma hit
iron.
me with a case knife, but on
Dang.
my shoulder blade too. It's like, wow.
What is that?
My mama threw an
Nah,
iron at my brother.
I got stabbed when I was 3.
Sheesh.
Hey, but let
I'm
me get this
telling you.
guest on. Let's just send me an invite. But
All
we
right.
appreciate you getting on, Jamarcus, giving your input.
Yeah,
We appreciate y'all. Go
yeah.
follow the one and only
Yeah,
Dot
man.
Jam on IG.
That's it. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Yes,
Y'all have a
sir.
sir.
great night.
You too. Damn, boy, sound like y'all got abused as kids.
Hey,
Man, I got my ass whooped,
we just
man.
got discipline, Reggie. We just got discipline.
Hey, I got this one too, but I ain't never got nothing like that.
Man, I
Hey,
remember
we
my
ain't
mama
gonna.
I
whooped me
got
3
slapped in
times in one day for the
yeah.
same thing.
I mean, I got slapped in the face a couple of times or two,
What do you
but
mean?
I got my ass whooped
I don't want to
though.
talk about that.
Don't worry.
Everybody, welcome Yimi Skin to the Carolina Wave podcast.
What's going on? What's going
Hello.
on?
How you
What's going
doing?
on with y'all?
We're trying to figure out how to actually get this camera to have both of us.
Yeah, just turn it sideways. We'll fix it. We'll
Okay.
fix it later. We'll fix it
Oh God.
later.
I'm sorry.
Y'all good?
Mm-mm.
How y'all doing?
Good.
I
How
might
are
have to get a
you?
little
We
closer.
good.
Yep. There
Yeah.
you
Well,
go.
we in chairs. We're in these big old rolling chairs. It's hard.
We appreciate y'all coming on. Introduce yourself.
I am Glory. And I'm Davinelle.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to
We're
meet
the
y'all.
founders of Yimi Skin, Yimi Cosmetics,
Okay, where y'all from?
Yimi, yeah, Yimi Skin Spa. we we basically own 4 brands underneath our mother company. So yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
where y'all from?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay,
I'm British. I'm from the Caribbean, the British Caribbean,
Get
okay.
and
out of here.
The
we're in
islands,
Houston. Yep, Houston,
islands,
Texas.
islands. So how did y'all start y'all's business? Like, how did that come about?
Well, the short version, right? Because there's a long version and there's a short
We got
version.
time. We got time.
The short version is I was working in oil and gas for about over, I would say 10 years. And I got released from oil and gas and I was going through a lot where my skin was like showing it physically. I mean, a lot of changes was going on. And I was in search for a cosmetic or skincare brand that was free from harsh ingredients and synthetic chemicals. And I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't find it. I couldn't find it at all.
Yeah.
So I started to formulate with my skill set that I learned in oil and gas these products and, giving it to families and friends. And the feedback was like, it really works. So I was like, okay, this is different. So what was a experiment turned into a full-blown organic skincare line. Um, and I had to call my best friend because I was in search to let her know the good news. First of all, like, hey, like these products really work. Like I was able to come up with something that actually worked and people are enjoying it. And I had a little challenge, and that challenge was finding the name for the brand. Which
Sideways.
sideways? Oh, we're
Yeah.
okay.
It's fine. You could just
Yeah, we were having some problems with finding the name for the brand. I know it was Yimi, but I knew what the Y stand for, which is your. The I was your image. M was matter, but I was stuck on the other I, and I was like, let me call my best friend to help me out. And I was like, I have great news. I came up with a product. I came up with this brand, but I don't know what the other I is gonna stand for. And immediately she was like, individually. So she's like, your image matters individually. And I was like, that's dope. So then we then decided to open the brand and share it with the world.
Yeah, that's dope because when you say individually, I was sitting there thinking of that because everybody's skin is different.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
me personally, I don't have to. I mean, I wash my face normally. I use all natural products and stuff or not most natural products, but I use some stuff that has like mostly natural products in it. If I can
Right.
read the label and it's got stuff that I can pronounce on it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna use it. But like I said, everybody's skin is different. Like it's you have to treat it differently. So
Right.
when you were having issues with your skin, was it like something that was just genetics, or was that something that was like stress with your job?
Yeah, it was mostly reacting to stress.
Gotcha.
The breakout was crazy. And I was like, how many other people, we're living in a stressful society right
Oh
now.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
how many other people are there like me that are going through breakouts due to stress that needs something that is organic, something
Hmm.
that they can pick the bottle up and read the ingredients without
Right,
fumbling?
right.
So that was the go getter. Like, okay, the world deserved a brand that was unique, transparent, and that was free from harsh ingredients and synthetic chemicals.
Yeah,
And that was our our goal plan. We was like, okay, that's gonna be our mission. Our mission is to create a brand that the world is gonna fall in love with. Not only, individually, because it's all about your image. Your image is the first thing that everybody sees. 5 seconds,
exactly.
and everybody comes to a conclusion after 5 seconds of who you are. They're either going to work with you or they're not going to work with you. So we wanted a way where we can help others.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
dope. I like that. That's a good brand model, and I like that because like you said, when you see somebody, I'm a big thing of that, like my image, my first impression. Like when somebody sees you, that's the first thing they see is like
Exactly.
your face. That's what they're gonna
Yep.
look at. Your smile, your eyes,
Yep.
all together, your face. So,
Hmm.
but that's a big thing. What's some of the things that you guys ran into as far as like finding the natural products or things that you include in your brand?
Say that again. I didn't quite get that.
Yeah. What's some? How did you go about finding the ingredients in your products that you use?
Okay.
Like,
So one of the things that we pride ourselves on is that our brand is a plant and fruit based
Yep.
mm,
Mm.
cosmetic lines. So a lot of herbs are in there, sourced from local farmers in the nation around the United States, because we wanted to not only pour back into those local farmers, we wanted to also bring something that is so unique that it has all the fruits that you eat, and not you don't just get the benefit from fruits when you eat it, but as you put it on your skin as a topical, those
mm-hmm,
same vitamins, those same minerals are also giving your skin that nourishment that it needs. So we wanted to focus more on the things that you eat and the things that are put on this earth to cure. So, in a combination of both, we use our ingredients to formulate our products. So, local farmers and stuff like that. That there are some herbs that we're not allowed, like it doesn't grow in the United States
yeah,
because of the climate. Like right now, it's cold. It's
right,
impossible
Right.
to grow certain, herbs here and certain fruits. Some of the fruits are tropical. Some of the herbs are indigenous to Africa, indigenous to the Caribbean, indigenous to um, Thailand. So we have a combination of, different countries, but the majority, which I would say the larger percentage of our ingredients, is sourced from local farmers and nationwide in the United States.
yeah. Because I was listening to something the other day, and it was talking about a lady was talking about how she was dealing with a staph infection for like months, and the thing that cured it was topical usage of garlic.
Mm-mm.
It just blew me away because like who would have ever thought of that? She probably went through so many different, spending money on so many
Medicine.
different, right, trying to get
Hmm.
rid of this, and just
Right.
something simple as a topical use of garlic, cured
Hmm.
it. And
But garlic cures a lot though.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
It's
it's a
nothing.
thing like people come out here and they spend
Like
like hundreds and hundreds of dollars trying to, people deal with skin diseases as far as like like acne and things like that, and they go through
Hmm.
eczema and psoriasis,
eczema
like
so
that.
much money trying to fix things, and it may fix it for a limited time, but at
But
the
it's
end
gonna
of the
come back.
day, Right, it's gonna come back, and at the end of the day, it might irritate your skin in a different way that you have to spend money to fix it. Fix it
Yeah.
that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think it's good for people to
It's
use
freaking
natural products and things. Like
right.
I like natural product stores and oils and natural ingredients. Like I said before, it's something that you can actually pronounce
Right.
Right.
It's
when you read the
important.
ingredients.
Yeah.
One of the things that we were interested in one of your products, I know Reggie was interested in it, was Cmos, and I started using. I had used it, on and off a few months back. And what's some of the benefits of Cmos?
Ooh, you
wanna get that? You wanna grab that, or you want me to grab that?
I'm sorry guys, but I'm a little shy, so I don't really
We
talk
all shy.
too much.
we all
Right.
But CMOS is really good. CMOS is filled with the over 92 vitamins and minerals. That's really good for your body, not only your body but your digestive system. So it's good in terms of like skin, like your whole. I'm sorry, it's a fruit fly here, and we have fruits in here.
Hey, fruit flies is a good thing. Like you get those
yeah.
when you got natural fruit and natural ingredients
Yep,
and
right.
fruits and stuff in your
When you
house.
got the real
Yeah,
stuff
and
in
then
there.
we have plants here in the side
Yeah.
too. So
Hey,
it's like they're bugging.
hey,
But
they
CMOS
know
is
where the
a
good stuff is.
right. CMOS is a really it's a oh god. It is a seaweed, right? Would you say it's a seaweed?
I would say more it's a sea vegetable.
Oh, a sea vegetable.
It's a grass, and it's a
Right.
plant that grows in the bottom of the ocean, salt water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the
And it
CMOS real
has
quick.
92 vitamins and minerals, like she mentioned. Could you imagine taking 92 pills a day, or even half of that,
Nah.
to get the stuff that you need on a daily basis? That's insane, right? That is crazy. So one of the things that we did was we was like, okay, we gotta make healthy delicious. Not only do we have it as our in our skincare line, but we realized that a lot of our clients was not only having problems with their skin, but we started to realize that it was something internal. It was internal. It was digestive wise. And all of that toxin was pushing its way out to the surface of the skin in the forms of breakout, in the forms of acne, blackheads, blemishes.
Yeah.
So we wanted to not only sell a product, we wanted to help them solve problems,
Right.
right? And anyone can go to the store and buy a product, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to have to keep buying it over and over and over, right? We're not in the business of taking your money. We're in the business of helping you find solution, long-term solution. And if you love us, you can incorporate us. So one of the things that we did that we realized that was needed, we created a functional tea beverage that was able to compose of 92 vitamins and mineral. So you're able to get 92 vitamins and mineral in less than 60 seconds with a sip. So we came up with this mission. How can we make healthy delicious that anybody can take it? So we came up with our CMOS beverage, and she has some of them here. So this is our CMOS beverage. This is our strawberry, and this is composed of CMOS in the gel form, coupled with strawberry for a very refreshing taste. And it also has over 12 different herbs in it. So it's a tea. It's not a juice. It's a functional tea. So it's going to give you all the benefits of drinking. Like if you were to drink, like in here, we have basil, we have elderberry. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of elderberry.
Yeah, elderberry is supposed to be your immune system, right?
It does.
Yeah.
So does CMOS as well.
Right.
It also has red rhombus, which is really good not only for your digestive system, it's good for your skin. We have ginger in here, which is anti-inflammatory. We have basil. We also have, let's see what else. We have cranberries. We have rose hip. And rosehip is really good for your skin. So we wanted a way to kind of like a one-stop solution. And we have it in 3 different flavors. We have apple, and we also have mango.
Yeah.
So it's all about your choice. But we wanted to not only solve the problem externally, but we wanted to help you solve the problem internally as well.
Yeah.
Right.
And it
In a
all
natural
starts.
and organic way, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it all starts from the inside.
It all starts from the inside.
Exactly. So let me go ahead.
So this is what Cmos look like. I'm not sure if your viewers know what Cmos look like.
Yeah.
But if they don't know, this is what it looks like. It grows at the bottom of the ocean and is jam packed with zinc. It's jam packed with potassium, copper, iron, calcium, vitamin B's, vitamin C's, you know, and it's very difficult to sit down in the morning and take over 20 vitamins to supply your needs.
Right.
And this has 92. So with a sip, you'll be finished. And a little bit about Cmos. When I was growing up in the islands, that was something that I grew up with. I had Cmos in my milk. We had to take Cmos. So it was very unique that it's so popular now in the United States. But for centuries, that's what was given to us in the British.
Right.
Was Cmos. Yeah.
So y'all took that like how we take Robitussin, huh?
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty
I
much.
got you.
Yeah,
And
the good
then
stuff.
elderberry came along.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. So
Yep.
so how now do y'all sell just the sea moss or do y'all have the do y'all do just the juice?
Both. So this is one of the packages that we sell. So let me back up a little bit. We tell them about Yimi Skin and Tea. So under the brand, right, we have 3, we focus on health, beauty, and wellness. On the beauty side, we have Yimi Cosmetics. And our skincare line is Yimi Skin. On the health part, we have Yimi Skin and Tea, which compose of the beverages. It composes of sea moss. And what else does it compose of? Did you hear that? Yeah, and I don't got no guns. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on now.
Hey, it's all being recorded, so we got y'all's back.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
y'all's back.
Yeah, we
So
did.
listen, so my question is like, so if you get just the regular sea moss, what's the best way to consume it? Like, do you put it in a shake or something like that, or can you just eat it straight out of the bag? What's the best way to take it?
Me, because I grew up with sea moss, I just take a spoonful and I drink it. I eat it, but it has a very thick consistency. Not everybody, a lot of people have sensory issues, so it's very difficult for them to swallow it. You know, they gag, right?
Yeah.
Gotta get me a pistol. Sorry.
A lot of people tend to put it in teas, so it's a little thinner, and they can drink it that way. Or they put it in their smoothies. They can use it as a thickener if you're making sauce, gravy, barbecue sauce. You can add some of the barbecue sauce
Hot tea.
because it's already
I
thick.
don't know if I can put it in barbecue sauce. I'll probably
you
just be the
can.
one.
You're not gonna taste
Yeah,
it.
I mean, but think about it though.
Yeah.
If you like do it right, you won't even
You
taste
get
it.
the dressings.
Wait. Well, let me go back. They can taste it in other people's sea moss.
Right.
But in ours,
Right.
it doesn't have that taste at all.
Hey,
I got you.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm real interested because I know with our melanated skin, our origins, I feel like a lot of people's, even people that's not African American, I feel like everybody originates from the Caribbean, Africa,
Yeah.
things like
Yeah.
that, and we get really Americanized as far as like what's actually advertised to us as far as this is good for you and this is good for you and this is good for you, but like it's all a business at the end of the day.
Right.
But me personally, I like to use, like I said before, I like to use the natural stuff. What things that I can actually read and look up in Google and ain't have to get my dictionary out and figure out what does this mean? What is this
like ask Google or something like that.
Right. Our bodies are gonna take our bodies are gonna take in more of the natural stuff before they take in all the synthesized, these synthetic ingredients and things like that. And I think that's better for us at the end of the day. You know, especially with the time we're in now with COVID and things like that. Our immune system has to be top notch. Our immune system has to be A1.
Right.
And don't forget the fact that we're getting older too. You can't forget that.
Yeah, you're getting up there in age. But I know that, you know, with our viewers and things like that, like, you know, people that, you know, listen to our podcast on Spotify, watch us on YouTube and things like that, the biggest thing that they're going to want to know is how can we get to this as quick as possible? Where can we get this stuff?
Okay, where can they find our products?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you can go on yimiskin.com. And on yimiskin.com, like we mentioned earlier, was our mother company. And on that website, you're going to be able to see beauty, health, and wellness. And when you click on the health part, it's gonna automatically direct you to Yimi Skin and Tea, where you can purchase your Cmos beverages and stuff like that. If you choose beauty, you're gonna be able to see our
Yeah. We see people on there now.
You're gonna be able to definitely purchase our beauty part.
Oh, and they got an
Our
app too. Y'all like, you know.
Yeah, I know our wellness part is for Houston based, any Texan based. We're not gonna limit you guys from traveling to come to our spa.
Right.
But it's homed in Houston, Texas, where people can come in and get treatments, holistic treatments, body treatments. A little bit about, I'm gonna step back a little bit because I wasn't able to let you guys know that we also have a Cmos skincare line as well. And we have, it's a 4-step skincare line. There you go. And I'm gonna let her give you guys a little bit of details about it.
Why are you not? You can
I'm gonna let her do it.
Why do you want to put me in a spot?
Let's go. She's a good talker too. She's really good at what she does.
Hey.
That's the rock. She's a rock star on our team. So
like everybody's a rock star. You just gotta find that rock star, that inner rock star.
Yeah, she is.
When it comes to like videos and cameras and all of that, I'm not the person.
I don't
at
understand
all.
that.
But
hey, we are here to make you shine. So hey, just shine.
I'm on the other side of the camera.
So so the Cmos Acne Cleanser. The Cmos Acne Cleanser is a really good cleanser, guys. All you have to do, you shake it up, of course, and you pour. Let's just go back. So, did you tell them about the original Yimi cosmetic line?
No,
I don't want to say this before I can say it.
Well, because we're on the topic of Cmos.
Okay, let me just talk about this, right? So technically this is my new favorite, but at first my favorite was the Yimi cosmetic line before we came out with the C collection. But anyways, this is the Cmos C collection. This is the cleanser right here. All you do is, of course, you wet your face and you apply it to your skin. And after you use the cleanser, you do the Pore Minimizing Gel. It gives you that tightening. So once you wash your face with the cleanser, dry it, make sure it's dry, and you apply just a dime amount to your skin and rub it all in. It's gonna actually tighten your skin. Like, you're gonna actually feel it.
Yeah.
And after you do this, you let it set for a little bit, and then you apply the Cmos Glow Oil. The Glow Oil is a very light oil. It's not gonna leave your face like greasy like Vaseline would. Because like back in the day, my mom, I used to go to school looking like a greasy monkey. I'm not even gonna lie. Shout out to my mother. She always made us put Vaseline on our face. But this right here, this is a light oil. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it's blurry, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
they can check the website out, yimiskin.com.
Right. It actually has sea salt from the ocean in it, and it also has sea moss in it. Some good stuff. And then the scrub, this is the sea moss facial scrub. It has Dead Sea salt in it, and you can actually, once you apply it to your skin after you cleanse it, It has sand and what is it? It has Cmos, aloe, vitamin C, nutmeg, walnut powder, flaxseed oil, shea butter, castor soap. A lot of good ingredients that's really good for your skin, but it's a really natural exfoliating scrub for your skin. So you can actually feel you can actually feel the sand exfoliating the top layer of your skin, and you can actually see it after you apply it to your face. So it's some really good stuff. But this is kind of like my favorite. I don't want to say favorite because we formulate everything and we you know
kind of biased.
right. But this is my favorite. However,
Hey, that's one thing that I like about natural skincare products is because I know you're supposed to wash your face every day and things like that, but some of the stuff that I've used in the past, you'll wash your face, apply a moisturizer, exfoliate, and apply a moisturizer.
Right.
Not even 24 hours later, your skin feels like it's flaking. You feel like stuff is
just
rubbing
dry.
off.
Right. It's dry
man. I just hate feeling like I'm going out and my skin is flaking.
Right.
Can I tell you
people
why?
can see it.
Right, people can look at you and be like, "Why is his skin flaking like that?"
Well, that contributes to
What you put in your body.
Yeah.
That's never gonna happen with our products. Here's why: a lot of cleansers strip your skin of all the nutrients, the moisture. So you ever wash your face, and you feeling it, and it feel like squeaky clean. That's squeaky clean, and then as you go out, it's dry because some of them do have alcohol in there, and alcohol is naturally drying. It's a drying agent. When it hits air, it evaporates, right? And that's what it's doing. Once it's in your pores, it's evaporating, and your skin is left dried.
And I feel like that happens as well when I wash my hair. Like if I wash my hair, it feels like sometimes it feels like it's like all you can feel is just the hair follicles. Have y'all like dabbled in like hair products and stuff too?
Yeah, because we do in Yimi Cosmetics, we do have a hair care line, all natural as well. So we have the skin and hair at Yimi Cosmetics, and a lot of our products, all of our products would never strip your skin. Number one. Number two, we're able to pretty much like restore that moisture in your skin. Now, I don't know if anyone ever told you this, but because you just mentioned that you went outside and your skin was dry, that means you didn't wear sunscreen, right?
Hey, yep. You gotta have SPF. What is it?
At least 30.
UVA and UVB too, right?
Yeah.
30. Yeah. It's
at
very
least 30.
important to wear sunscreen. I had this philosophy growing up as a little girl that I'm already dark skinned. I don't need
Exactly.
no
That's what I was about to
sunscreen.
say. Like,
Why
right.
we need sunscreen? We're already dark. Right?
We grew up like we don't need no sunscreen. Oh, sunscreen, huh?
Right.
Exactly.
And
Like,
that
I've never
is
seen a black person sunburn.
That's
If
a
you're
lot from
perfectly
him.
honest.
that is so not true.
Yeah, that's a
And
lot
it's
from
not
him.
true
No,
for
I
the
have.
fact that the sun has rays that is very dangerous. As far as it's in the sky, it is very dangerous. It will damage your skin. If you have dark spots and you're not wearing sunscreen, it's going to get darker. It's going to get extremely darker. It's going to get even harder to remove. So sunscreen not only protects our skin, it kind of like delay the aging process. It protects us from getting sunburn. It protects us from getting blemishes and dark spots. And it also helps a protective and moisture layer in the skin. So your skin is not going to be dry and flaky if you practice wearing sunscreen.
Yeah.
That's your best friend.
One thing that I've learned, with our skin being melanated and stuff like that, of course, it blocks some of the UV protections, but we got to have sunscreen that has UV protection for UVA and UVB when it's overcast and things like that too, because that can still damage your skin too.
Yes, it could.
So hold on, we supposed to put sunscreen on like how we put lotion on, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And just replace your lotion with a sunscreen with that
Man, I don't know how that'll feel. I feel like
That shit is thick as hell.
No, it's not. Well, ours is not thick.
Well, let me say this.
It feels slimy.
Do you wear? I don't know anyone. Well, let me go back because this is a new generation, new world.
Yeah.
But I rarely see people that wear clothes on their face, right? So your face is mostly exposed to the sun and the rays. Your skin, you're fully clothed, right? So you don't need sunscreen on the areas where you're not exposed. But in your face, you really do need to wear sunscreen.
Somebody said, hold on, because you got more white people that looks older than a black person that doesn't use it. Just a topic. Tell me why.
That's that
Okay.
melanin. That's that melanin.
Yeah.
You got a little bit more protection. You got a
Yeah,
little bit more
yeah.
protection than they do.
It's all about our skin and how we're made. We are okay, let me say this. As a colored person, we are made to withstand that. Like we can be out in the sun, we can be out, for hours. It's very rare that we get sunburn. It's very rare that we have the complications that, our other counterpart has. We don't deal with majority of those, but I will say this. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this. If it's hot outside, would you wear black? Some people do, but it gets really hot, right?
Yeah.
Why is that? That's
They
because
say black attracts heat is what they say.
Yeah.
There
you go.
That's the truth.
So it's the same way with our skin.
Yeah.
We get hit harder and we hold more heat
Right.
in the sun. So that's why we need to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
So
that
you
little bit
telling
extra
me the
protection,
cocoa
but we
butter
still need to
ain't
protect.
got sunscreen in it?
No.
Bruh.
'Cause I been
Grandma
using that
gonna
my
use
whole
that
life,
cocoa
and I
butter
still
every morning though.
Hey, you gotta step it
But
up,
no.
Rich. You gotta step it up. Now, not necessarily me. I got the clean face a little bit, but
That's because you
some
drink a lot of water.
some of our fellow counterparts have beards and stuff. You guys have beard, products as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm cheating. I'm looking at the website, but
Yeah,
this is all for
Yeah,
educational purposes.
beard oil and beard conditioner. All the
Yeah, we
products
do.
is on the
We
show.
do. And all of our products are handmade by us.
And
I
that's
don't
the
know if you can
best.
see them over there, but those are all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's not made in the laboratory where they making chemicals for how to make dogs' hair grow quicker and stuff too, it's all good with me. The
Right.
more natural, the better. Hey, because some of these plants they have like even with medicines and stuff, they got these vats that they're making these medicines and stuff in, or these products and stuff in, that they're making something that's totally different from it, and it might still have the remains of that in it. When they're making these other products that we're supposed to be supposedly using, but.
Right.
Anything that's handmade, I trust it better than it's made in, a big
Right.
machinery warehouse
Yeah.
factory.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Our products do not come from China. It comes from our lab. We make our products, so we know what we know what we're putting in it. So we don't have to depend on a third party to tell us that, hey, we put all the ingredients that you say that's in it. We can stand by our products and we can say that, hey, we're transparent. We have great integrity because what we say is in our products is actually in our products.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's up.
Right.
A lot of people
I
are
like
selling products that they don't know how it's made. They don't know what's in it. So 9 out of 10 times when somebody purchases a product and they say, well, you say that this is supposed to do this to my skin and I'm having a different reaction, it's like, hey, what do you have in it? They can't answer. They don't know what it is because they don't know what happened in China.
They got to pull
They
the
don't know what
dictionary out.
they did to cut costs.
Right. And that's the thing. And some people will say that to these, to people that buy, products for you guys and stuff too. But, at the same time, it's like, what else are you putting in your body? Like you said before, like, a lot of the stuff that, people deal with skin issues, hair issues, body issues, like, it's all about what you putting into your body too. Like, sometimes you got to take a step back and be like, okay, I used this today, and this didn't come out right. But what else am I, putting in my body? What else am I using, and things like that? I might need to step back and rethink my diet, rethink, my daily routine of what I'm actually doing. Something that I'm putting in my body might be, harmful to my skin, or might be harmful to my hair. Like, you got to look at all those factors and everything. But me personally, I just like to use a lot more natural products because it's easier to break down and pinpoint what could actually be, the cause of what's going on with, myself.
Right.
True. Very true. I agree.
So for somebody that, is, the average person that's starting to, okay, I'm going to take today and I'm going to start the day and take care of myself, my hair, my body, this, that, and the third, like, what would you guys recommend as far as like the starting point, as far as like what would the first step be for the average person if they're getting on your website?
Getting on the website, what the first step? This is what I would say. I would personally say, if you're on the website, there is a skincare planner that we was able to create, and we're getting ready to launch the digital version so that individuals don't have to wait for a physical copy of the book, although we do have physical copies. And they can go based on chapters because it could be a little bit overwhelming for a beginner, right? So planning your daily routine, your skincare routine. And in our planner, it tells you what you buy. It gives you ideas of what you should eat more, depending on the results that you want. You have to declare your skincare goal first. That will be the first part. What am I dealing with?
Right.
And where do I need to be?
Yeah.
If I'm going to purchase this, I'm dealing with blemishes. And at the end of my trial period, with consistency every day, I desire to be blemish free. So you first have to start with your skincare goal. What do you want? What problems are you trying to solve? And then go from there.
Right. And that goes back to what we were talking about earlier. We were talking about earlier at the beginning of the podcast as far as like, people, how they, utilize their time. I was telling them that there's 168 hours in a week. And a lot of people be like, well, I don't have time to do a skincare product. I wake up and I do this, and I just don't have the time. Like, there's 168 hours in a week. You can find time to do something that's important for you.
Right.
Break your time out, spend your time wisely. A lot of times, like especially now with the social media era, people get up and they might spend an hour and a half just sitting there doing thumb exercises
Scrolling,
on their
Yeah.
Instagram. And that's not as important as what it would be as far as for you taking care of your skin, taking care of your body, your hair. Like with the past year with me, going to the gym and things, you find time to do things that you want to do. It's easier to just say, nah, I don't want to. I'd rather just sit here on the couch and do nothing. Like realistically, like it's easier to do nothing than it is to to take care of yourself. And with you taking care of yourself, you might add on a couple more years to your life. You never know.
Yeah. I agree. I really do agree. Yeah.
Dedication and consistency.
I mean, it starts with getting your mental health right, and then getting your self-care right.
The mindset.
Right.
Yeah, the mindset is everything. And that's why we clearly talk about what is your skincare goal? What are you trying to solve? If you can tell me what you're trying to solve, we can show you a solution. And backed by consistency, you show up every day for your skin and your image, you're definitely going to get the results using our products.
As long as you're willing to do it. I can't help you if you don't want to help yourself. Like, and that's with anything. Like I always say, like you got to help yourself before anybody else can help you. You got to help yourself. Like you got to be willing to help yourself. Like if you ain't gonna put the work in, what's the point of me even helping you? Like,
exactly.
Right. Yeah.
That's with anything, though.
Yep. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all got any more questions for them?
Do you guys have any more questions for us?
Let's see. I think I'm a little interested in starting out with the Cmos, and I just want to know like what's the price on the Cmos before I
go to
the
that website.
Well,
Say you want to know before you waste the time.
It's not expensive. I'm sitting here looking at the website.
I'm looking at it right now. It's not bad.
I'm gonna go look myself.
When you said,
I'm gonna go look myself.
What exactly are you looking for? The gels, beverage, or what?
The gels.
Yeah,
the gels are. It comes in 3 different flavors, which is strawberry, blackberry, and apple, and it's $10.
And I'm gonna tell you that ain't expensive. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah, I was about to
Because
say, because I heard.
when I got my gel off of Amazon, I know I paid at least $30-$40 for a jar.
Wow.
Yeah,
People,
Wow.
the
I done
hood
looked it
selling
up.
it for about $20-$30 a jar
Really?
too.
I done looked it up.
What's the size on it? Like how many
Hold on, let me
ounces?
go get it real quick. Hold on.
You gotta let me know. Like, see,
Yeah, I mean, but that's normal from when I even looked on Amazon. It was roughly about $40 and up.
But
Yeah.
wow.
it's $10 like for each one, right? Or it's $10 for each
Yeah,
one.
it's
And
$10.
then this big bag of Cmos right here is $30, of course. You can get
Oh man,
how many pounds is this?
this one I got is it's a 16 ounce. It's a 16-ounce jar.
Okay.
16 ounces for how much?
I'm
So
pretty sure. Let me double check. Let me make sure.
16 ounces for $40.
I don't want to be spreading no
That's
cap.
not what the
So you don't want to be capping about this. No, he said he be capping.
Yeah, I
Let's
mean,
see. Cmos gel.
Shit.
Yeah, this one I'm looking at is $33 for 16
Wow.
ounces.
For 16 ounces, that's robbery.
Yeah,
I
so
wouldn't say that.
16 ounces?
I see.
Is that gel, or is that like this? Is that like in a all natural form, or is it gel?
nah, it's gelled up. It's gel.
I wouldn't. Here's why I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because our Cmos gel is 3 ounces, and you get 3 ounces for $10.
But
3 ounces for $10. So
Okay.
12 ounces will be 30.
But just to just to defend y'all, like I don't know what all is in
Yeah,
here.
we don't know what's
I
all in
know
there.
y'all.
I
I know
understand
y'all's
that
gonna be
part.
natural.
Yeah.
I understand that, but it's you get 3 ounces of Cmos gel, right?
Mhm.
And it's $10 for 3 ounces.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I would rather support something where I know where it's coming. I don't know who
We
made this.
appreciate that. We
I don't know
appreciate
who-
that.
I don't
somebody
know
said,
who made
"Is that real ounces?" Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's like you put it on the eyes and weigh it out.
Look, that could be including this thick ass jar. I don't
Yeah.
this
Well,
metal lid.
if
I
they
don't
do
know.
it
You know
right,
they.
if
Right,
they
if
do
they
it right,
you should get all your
they have to zero it out first. You
You
zero
know
out
they
the scale
hit the tear
first.
button.
Yeah, they supposed to. They're supposed to.
You get a chip bag and it's all air, no chips.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, half the bag be
Exactly
air
right.
anyway.
Right.
All right, another question. Do y'all have any like lotions or something like that?
Okay.
Moisturizers.
So I am so happy that you said that. You asked that question. So one of the things that we have our skincare candles. Is actually a candle. Do you mind lighting one?
I don't. Yeah,
We have a
sure.
skincare candle.
So what
And
does a skincare candle do?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that
Enlighten
out.
me.
it's to moisturize your skin.
Because I
So
love
you telling
candles.
me a candle can moisturize my skin?
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. This is a one-stop shop over here.
Yeah.
And listen.
What?
Tell y'all a secret. Listen.
But let me tell y'all.
We got a candle, a hair growth candle.
A hair growth candle.
Hey.
Yeah.
So you telling
I'm
me
gonna post
that I
videos. I got a lot of content in my phone, and I'm kind of weird when it comes to social media. I'm not like the social media
Don't say
person.
So you
Seriously.
seem like you about like you here for
Look.
their drama and not post mine.
But
That's
do you
dope.
do you got a business
Like
page?
I'm
Hey,
right.
just
You
send
got a
just
business
send it to the
page?
DMs. I'll post it on my. I'll post it on the podcast page.
okay.
I'm all about black owned businesses. I'm looking at this daily moisturizer. Is that like the same thing?
The daily moisturizer is a water-based moisturizer. It is made of aloe vera, mango seed oil, vitamin C. So it's all natural. So it won't make you feel like sticky or oily. It gives you a very, very light finish.
Cool.
And it's beautiful. One of the things that we are going to launch this year, probably in the fourth quarter of this year, would be our body butters. Our body butters are going to be phenomenal. It's similar to our skincare candles. And right now she's looking for a skincare candle, so I can show you. They're in the cupboard in the getting to know you room on the top shelf. And basically it's like it's like a treat. So you get to light your candles. So think about this. You came from work, you're tired. You're trying to do a little bit of self-care, right? You light this candle. It smells amazing. You take a shower, and when you come out, you have warm oil that you can moisturize your skin with.
In the air, naturally.
Yeah, you just take the candle, you pour it
Oh, the
out.
candle wax, you can use it as lotion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all
It's
right
It's made
now.
with
warm, give you
shea
that
butter.
sensation.
That's getting a little kinky now. All right now.
That's a good. Hey, look, that's a good Valentine's Day gift.
Right.
That's a good Valentine's Day gift. Let me get it for you.
Hey, I need to know if they got some of them, some of that lotion that's got sunscreen in it. Cause I don't, brother, don't put no sunscreen on.
Me
Hey, I'm
either, but I
telling you,
don't never put none
I've
on.
been using that that CeraVe.
I've
It's
been
got
using cocoa
SPF.
butter.
I think it's SPF 30. It's
Yeah,
got
just give me some
UVA
good
and
lotion with
UVA.
some shea and cocoa. I'm good.
Yeah, mine. I'm telling y'all, with that sunscreen, it's good. I've been using it for a
Only time I
while.
put sunscreen
So
on
this
is the
is what
beach,
it looks
brother.
like.
I don't even put it on in.
Okay.
This is what it looks like. And you light it, right? And this has it's all natural. It has shea butter in there, it has soy in there, and you light it. And as you take your shower, like we talked about, or you know enjoy the aromatherapy from the candle, you're also able to, when the wax is melted, you can pour it out. It's not going to burn you, and you moisturize your skin. Whatever.
Yeah. And even if it is warm, it's gonna open up your pores and
Right.
to your skin a little bit better. So that's a win-win.
And the cool thing about it, even if you don't want to like light it, you can just scoop it out like this. And you can use a wax to moisturize your skin. So you don't have to light
Yeah,
it.
that's hard.
Yeah, that's fire
Yeah,
right there. I
But
like
I'm gonna have to
that.
light mine. I like candles.
Yeah. And you're done. Yep. Pretty much.
I just I just like promoting natural skincare. I mean, I know a lot of guys, like to think like, oh, skincare and stuff, that's for women and stuff like
Right.
that.
Shoot me.
You
nah,
got to take
shit.
care of your
You gotta
skin.
Reggie,
moisturize your
they got the
skin.
sunscreen, Reggie.
Oh,
Yeah,
they got
it's
the
important.
sunscreen.
Yeah,
And
they
another
got the
thing,
sunscreen, Reggie. That's
why
right.
why a lot of fellas on here? There's a lot of guys and men on here.
I mean, really,
And,
our audience is a lot of women. Our audience
oh,
is a lot of females, but we run across the males and every now and then. But I like to have my skincare taken care of.
what the women already know to invest in your local esthetician that can actually give you treatments as far as like the whole
Facials,
facials and stuff like that. So
right?
yeah,
Shit, I like facials.
be
I'm gonna
heavy
use
on
me one.
facials all 2022, please.
Yeah,
Gonna help.
it's just all about our culture. It's Black History Month. Y'all gotta just
Mm-hmm.
take care of y'all skin, man. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, like that blemish stuff, them pimples and stuff. It ain't cool.
Right.
It ain't
Right.
Cause
cool.
once I
Hey,
get
but
this
hold on,
shave,
I got a
once I
question
get
though.
this shave, we gonna be back popping.
Like, okay,
Just
say I
just
get
get
this
some.
skincare.
Just get
Go
the
ahead.
beard oil.
I
Yeah,
see. Yeah, I use some now, but I'm gonna have to get on y'all page. I need it.
yeah. I
What's in
gotta
your
get the
beard oil
beard.
that you use now?
So I
What you
use like the I don't know what's all in it. I ain't even gonna
She
Hey,
got you.
I ain't even gonna get the
see,
line. That's why I'm
you
saying I'm gonna
can't.
have to get on the black products.
See, you can't even tell her. See, you gotta go. You gotta go get hers now.
Yeah, right.
that shit was. Hey. Oh my god, it smells so good too.
I was gonna ask that what it smell like because I be needing to smell a candle to smell a little bit.
Yeah.
See,
It's real good.
I'm gonna have to get some
But
of this
the
But
cocoa.
see, what I was gonna say is another thing with me. Like, for some reason, I got like my skin get real dry real fast, and I can't just use any kind of lotion. That's why I be making all. That's why I've been saying like the cocoa butter and all that stuff, because that's really what I got to use.
Right.
Now, the lotions that y'all have,
They
will
black
it help
products. You know
like
they gonna
dry
work for all skin. They gonna work for
Right.
all
They
black
they
skin, bro.
he said they black
We don't
products.
have lotion.
We don't have lotion.
Oh
So,
shit.
so
Oh,
let me
y'all
ask
don't
a
have a
question. Do
lotion?
you have eczema, or it's
Nah, I
just
don't got
you're just
eczema.
I
naturally
do.
dry?
It's just
Naturally
dry.
dry. Okay. Our products that we have here is more up on the butter side. So cocoa butter, shea butter. It has
Got you.
that
They got what you need.
consistency of extra moisture.
Mm-hmm.
We need that in our melanin skin.
Right.
Got
Right.
you.
Lotion is water based.
They said,
And
For
it puts
oily
back
skin, what you got for that?
"What you got
Yeah.
for oily skin?"
for oily skin
Because I'm a little oily
The
too.
on your face.
Hmm.
Okay, believe it or not, listen to this.
the oil cleanser.
Face
We
wash.
have something for you. It's called an oil cleanser. Yes, we're telling you to put oil on your skin,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's oily.
Yeah.
It does something.
Activate.
Yeah, it pushes everything out. No, honestly, it does. It really does. It pushes out almost everything. And I will tell you, if your skin is oily, you need a Cmos collection. Top with the top with the I will tell you to double cleanse, which consists of a oil cleanser and the Cmos acne cleanser. Oil is your best friend if you have
Yeah.
oily skin.
Pour some of that stuff
You're
up.
not gonna look like a grease monkey though, or anything.
Be shining and shit.
You're not gonna be shining like a diamond.
No,
Go
no,
outside, face start frying and shit.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, man, we definitely appreciate the education because, like I said, that's the biggest thing is information as far as like with our culture and stuff. Like, you know, we get a lot of misinformation with this Americanized,
When I did
you
it,
know, these Americanized products and stuff like this, thinking that it works for these skins and it works for everybody, but no, it don't. Like, you gotta,
You know, we got that special skin.
yeah, we definitely appreciate the education and the information as far as like you know with our culture's type of skin. That's
right.
something that you know we needed.
And you know, I just feel like a lot of products are out there. I'm not, we don't bash anyone at all,
Yeah,
right?
I
Because
mean,
every product is for everyone.
right,
Everybody, it has its own buyers and customer base,
Right.
right,
but
It's
the
not for everybody.
it's not for everyone. What we have been realizing over the past years is that there is a lot of products on the shelf, and when we do a comparison or evaluation on them, we're like, how in the hell did they make it here? Like, how did they make it here? Someone in your audience stated that it's all about the name and who's pushing it. That
Like
gets
Johnson and Johnson.
a lot
mm-hmm.
of products are not result driven. They really don't care about the results. They don't care
they do
at all.
everything behind clout.
You
Yeah,
want that money.
yep.
Yeah, yeah. So they don't have those success stories. I mean, if we're gonna create a product that the whole household can use it, from the kids all the way up to the parents,
That's a
Right.
fact.
right? I mean, I just think that it's more cost effective and it's more healthier. Because if you can put something on your kid and you can still enjoy it, then it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, yeah. Why would you get something else if this is gonna help you the best? Like
Right.
you said, it's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
But last question before we get off here. I know we had mentioned it before. Like, if you got like acne and you're dealing with things like that, as far as like what's the best product on your site for like acne and things like that? I feel like that's one of the biggest problems as far as
Daily
like
cleanser. I personally would say the daily cleanser.
daily cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that is old school. That was our flagship collection. It was the first. And second, I will back it up with the CMOS collection, only because it's jam packed with over 92 vitamins and minerals.
Yeah.
And sometimes your skin do need that extra boost and that extra kick. The CMOS, the 92 vitamins and minerals, are not in our daily cleanser. So they won't find that in that but they will find active ingredients that's known to cure or to help clear up acne.
Okay. Well, we appreciate y'all for jumping on. We appreciate all the information. Like I said, once again, where can they find you guys at on social media and things like that?
You can find us at Yimi. She was gonna slide the camera over to me. You can find us on Instagram at Yimi_skin. That's YIMI_SKIN. And on our website, just click the search tab and type in Yimi Skin as well. And health, beauty, and wellness will pop up. If you're looking for cosmetics, of course you would shop beauty. For health, as far as Cmos and different type of herbs and stuff, you would type healthy, and then the spa will be the shop wellness. I had to look back because I'm over here cheating from the website. I got so much stuff in my brain.
Well,
yeah.
I know me personally, I'm definitely about to go. I'm about to go shop a little bit. I need a couple.
Yeah, me too.
Thank y'all so much. We
Ain't no
appreciate
problem.
you guys so much.
Anytime y'all want to jump back on, if y'all have any new products that y'all want us to promote, don't hesitate to send us anything to our DMs. We'll gladly post anything on our page, our stories, anything. Like I said, we're here to promote, good business.
Right.
Yeah.
With Black History Month,
Also,
it's all about good business.
Also, she's gonna be actually promoting her skincare classes, that consists of our skincare planner, and we're gonna teach people how to be consistent. She's gonna teach you guys how to use our products, how to shop and eat for your skin, how to glow. She's gonna teach you guys all of that, how to use your mind. It starts from the mindset. How can we do self-care goals, skincare goals, planning, notating, journalizing, affirmations, you name it. So that's going to be launched in the second quarter, and she's going to be the host of it all. So, yeah.
Like I said, if y'all need help with anything, y'all need any kind of extra push, or extra audience, like I said, don't hesitate to hit us up. We'll gladly post anything.
Yeah, we're gonna be linking up guys pretty often now. I just gotta work on, being available socially for these people.
Like I said,
I'd rather be
well versed
face to face.
Yeah. Well, I'm well versed in a lot of things. So if y'all need anything from, designs, logos, promo, anything, like I said, just hit me up. If I can't do it, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Thank you guys so much.
We appreciate y'all checking us or coming through and informing everybody with us.
Right.
Y'all have a good night.
Y'all have a good 2020.
Y'all too.
Peace.
Hey,
that was
some good information, man.
Yeah, man.
I learned a lot. I ain't know that you were supposed to put sunscreen on all the time.
I ain't know that. I didn't know it like that.
I could have told you that, Rich.
Yeah, shoot.
You know, Trip know everything.
You know I know everything. Man, we've been on here for 2 hours, man. Let's get on. Let's go ahead and give y'all's handles, man. We can get.
You already know, man. It's your boy Lady B. You can just hit the link. You'll find me. Don't expect much. You already know.
5K got his design coming out. We got 5K.
Yeah, that 5K design coming.
I started to stitch it up. Today and put it on my hoodie that I got sitting over here.
Hey, bro, I need one. I'm gonna have to get that hoodie.
Hey, I started to stitch one up today and put it on for the night. But I said, man, I gotta take a nap.
Shouts out to Wilkes and Hines, man. They couldn't join us tonight.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Wilkes. Shout out he can get over this COVID, man. Y'all hit him up on Instagram, Stay Fresh Wilkes. Make sure y'all hit him up on
go get them candles.
Yeah, Snapchat. They call me what is it on Snapchat?
They call me Wilkes.
They call me
Put
Wilkes,
the link in the bio, bro.
Yeah, just hit the link in the bio, man. Y'all be able to find us, man. If y'all can't find us, y'all ain't looking hard enough.
Right.
But make sure y'all get them candles from Wilkes, man. The Stay Fresh edition of the
Stay fresh. We got it right there. Y'all done burned mine to death, and I smoke.
All the way down to the ground.
I smoke, so it cover up the smell. You know?
Make sure y'all hit up Hines on Instagram, Mr. Hines22. Y'all can follow him on Snapchat as well, jhines2277. Make sure y'all follow Nostalgia Hollow. Sullivan's Buttery is about to be released here in the next couple of
Hey,
weeks with the
shouts
new
out to him
restaurant.
for that one.
Make sure y'all hit that up. And like I said before, make sure y'all hit up Ashley's blog. She's doing a
Blog, yeah.
blog, so make sure y'all hit that up. The link is on my story, so y'all can hit that up as well. And make sure y'all follow the Carolina Wave podcast on all social media platforms, man. The Carolina Wave. If y'all don't know how to find it, just go to Google and type in the Carolina Wave podcast. Everything gonna pop up there, man. YouTube,
Everything.
Instagram, Facebook, everything. And make sure y'all follow the Carolina Wave on TikTok. We don't be doing that much stuff on there,
So
but
you don't be ticking and talking just a little
ticking
bit.
and talking on there a little bit. And y'all can follow me on Instagram, all social media platforms. It's Electric. That's ITZ_ELETRIK. And yeah, man, we appreciate y'all checking us out. Make sure y'all follow us on Spotify. Catch the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and the videos be up on YouTube as well, man.
Shouts out to Yimi Skin for jumping on.
Yeah, man. Y'all go check out the skincare products, man. Like I said before, man. It's Black History Month. Everybody talking about supporting black-owned businesses and stuff like that.
There you go.
There's one for you right there, Yimi Skin. Yimi Skin Spa. YimiSkinSpa.com, man. Y'all go check them out, check their products out and stuff, and get y'all skincare in line because it is very important. It's A1. Need to be first thing on your list. Like I said before, it's 168 hours in a week, man. Utilize them hours. Utilize them hours wisely, man. Y'all quit doing them thumb exercises on social media, man. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing but
Right.
Y'all
That's
ain't
all
doing
it
nothing
is.
about doing them thumb exercises on social media, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all checking us out this week, man. We'll be back next week with another episode, and we will be back. The website is yimiskin.com. Yimiskin.com. But we'll be back next week with another episode of the Carolina Wave podcast. We appreciate y'all checking us out this week. Remember to keep God first, keep pushing, and remember, don't ride the wave, be the wave. It's electric.